Oh, we're live. Damn, it feels good to be back. Hopefully the PC's good, because anytime, whatever, we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go ahead and get this intro started, guys. Today is primary elections for the LCU president, and I'll tell you right now, Caint. But before we get into any of that craziness and get caught up in all the good stuff, let's start this show. Let's make it happen.
Light's flash, or shadows crawl. Caint rules and will never fall. Heavy crown, heavy chains. King of chaos driving insane. Rise up, feel the grind. Twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames. He whispers riddles, plays his games. Threads of gold burn in his grip. Truth gets twisted, it starts to slip. Run now, hear the call. Caint's kingdoms will never fall. Rise up, feel the grind. Twist the clock, lose your mind. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe, now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint. Masked in smoke, crowned in flames. He whispers riddles, plays his games. Caint, he's the ruler of the faint. Caint, broke through the cafe and now unconstrained. Oh, he's the beast you wanna tame, standing tall with a 6'5" frame. Caint.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, it still looks good. Beautiful. Wherever you're at. Hope you're all doing awesome. Hope you're all doing amazing. I'd see Duck Savannah in the chat. Oh, it's coffee time, brother. So today's election day, and the LCU primaries are getting it in. People are placing their votes. They're pacing, I can't fucking talk. Placing their ballots, voting who they want to be the final two in the election. Now, just remember, no matter what happens, Caint, just whatever happens, but we'll see what happens. I saw some people in the Discord talking about there's going to be voter fraud and all that other shit. Well, it wouldn't be an American election if there wasn't any voter fraud. Am I right, Chad? Am I right? Just kidding. But, oh, bro, I can't. No, there's no shot. I'm buffering. There's no fucking shot. Fuck you. I saw the Rastov trolling y'all did, bro. There's no shot I'm buffering. Like, I don't give a fuck. There's no shot. But, regardless. Ash, appreciate you. Thank you so much, Ash. So, I was covering Latiti, and the viewership told me basically that the viewers didn't want that. Like, I didn't even crack 300 viewers in my last one. And also, YouTube ad revenue doesn't like that topic either. So, we're just going to stop that. We're going to stop that. But anyways, guys, we're going to see what happens. Thank you so much, Gail. I appreciate you. Thank you, Pizza Soup Comedy. So we're going to go and get into this thing. Let's get caught up in the LCU, huh? Because last time we checked in with the LCU, it just wasn't it. It just was kind of regurgitated stuff. You know what I mean? Just kind of drama here and there that I'm not going to say no one really cared about, but, I'll tell you this much. Chubby Scorpion with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Chubby Scorpion. That is amazing, guys. If you get the membership from Chubby, please thank Chubby Scorpion for that. I know Chubby Scorpion got his ballots in for Caint. You know, just saying. But anyways, let's get this thing going, guys. Let's get this thing going that we call a show. But for real, thank you for the gifted memberships. Next is Vaughn with the Canadian 5. Hey, that's my line. Oh, it's coffee time. Good to have you back, brother. How was the time away? Oh, it was beautiful, bro. It was amazing. By the way, it's always coffee time. The nectar of the gods, bro. Gotta love the nectar of the gods. So anyways, took my wife to Universal, the Epic. You know what I mean? Because Universal opened up their Epic Park. I'm telling y'all, that is worth the trip alone. Like, it is so awesome. And I'm a big guy, right? You know, I'm 6'5", 280 pounds. I'm a big dude. I fit into the seats comfortably, right? There was no fucking drama, none of that crazy stuff. And I had fun. I didn't get any kind of motion sickness. Because normally on certain roller coasters and shit, because of my neck issues, sometimes it's painful to ride. Didn't have any problems like that. That new ride, some shit or whatever, Stargazers, I think, whatever it's called, bro, amazing. Flat out amazing. My favorite place was the Dark Universe, right? With your Frankensteins, your Draculas, your, what's that, Creature from the Black Lagoon. You have Wolfman. That was awesome. That was where I go, because I love all those old movies, bro, because older films are just so much better than new films, in my own personal opinion, but that's just me. Obviously, my wife's a massive Harry Potter person, but yeah, so the Harry Potter was that the Ministry of Magic, I think it's called. That was legit. And like Super Mario World or Mario Land, whatever the fuck it's called, that was also legit. Like, it is crazy. It is crazy, the shit. I actually want to show y'all a quick picture. So me and my buddy Steve, right? My buddy that's going to do the shows with me. This is a picture of me and him at a Super Mario World, right? During like the nighttime or whatever. That's me and him. So he's the one that's going to be doing the Sunday shows with me when we do like movie reviews and shit. But because the green screen, I really can't tell. But that's kind of like lit up. At nighttime, it all looks fucking crazy. Like, that whole entire shit is fucking awesome. So definitely worth it. My wife is a open to close type person. So we were literally there from open to close. And, you know, it was great. Definitely worth the money. I would say this, invest in the Fast Pass if you can, right? Because the Fast Pass definitely made it worth it. Because some of them wait times, bro, you'd probably only be able to do 3 or 4 rides out the day if you didn't get the Fast Pass. So just saying. Sunshiner, what up? Welcome. We're definitely going to check out Live from Last Night. Live from Last Night was insane. We're definitely going to check that out. But I wanted to get into some other things. Get caught up on some of the stuff. Obviously, shout out to Ozzy Cobb. I'm going to be using his clips from the channels that he did to kind of help catch me up and catch the audience up. So that way we're all on the same baseline. But yeah, Ozzy Cobb's an awesome dude. Always in it to win it. And he always lets me use his channel. So definitely shout out to Ozzy Cobb for that. But before we get into all the LCU stuff, let's kind of break it in like we used to do. So we have a, from Reddit, right? We got to love our Reddit here. Shout out Seek for getting all this. An roach-infested telephone. What the hell is happening? Bruh. Are they in Tina's house? That's the question, guys. God, hell no. No, this ain't it, chat. This is not it at all. I can't. This is, bro, there's no, they just died on top of each other, bro, straight up. Like, they can't survive, they can survive a nuclear blast, but they can't survive the dial-up telephone. Like, that is, yeah, I'm good, bro. I am, bro. Why's my man breathing heavy? That's the real question. Jesus, I wasn't ready for that. Yeah, I'm good, bro. That is wild. You putting on some serious weight, Ken? Yeah, I know. I need to lose it. That's the problem with vacation, bro. You tend to gain weight. That's the problem. But I'm gonna break it in. I'm gonna lose it. I can lose it like that. I ain't too worried about it. But yeah, that was a roach-infested fucking telephone. Like, I can't, bro. We're not doing that. Next one. Of a mid-air collision with 9 skydivers and 2 pilots all survived. Let's check this out. Oh, bro. Bro. That ain't cool, bro. Can we slow that down? We cannot slow that down. Bro. So we got the airplane here, these dudes. Bro, that is fucked up. That is fucked up, bro. Imagine that in person. I'm going to do it one more time, just kind of, small screen. Damn. Bruh, just imagine. That's wild as hell, bro. That is wild. Silver Knight, what up, bro? Where you been? I've been in Florida. Really close angle of the Huntington helicopter crash. This is new footage. That's when they crashed on the beach, right? Bro. Bro. Bruh. Like, they got trapped underneath that thing, bro. I hate when people recording they're running with the phone, fucking motion sickness and shit. Speak, that's a Battlefield 6 mission. Facts, bro. Like, you ain't lifting that thing. I don't give a damn how strong you are. Maybe I could lift it. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say those things. Caint gets front row seats to crime in progress. Check out what the felines catching. I don't know if that's copyright music, but yeah, so we got the man trying to jump up. We got the cops chasing him. Was that the cops? Yep. My cat's just chilling, bro. That's great. That is great. Oh, man. Perspective from the animals, right? That's hilarious. That is hilarious, actually. I like that. Last one before we get into drama alert. Unicle gets his ass beat. Censored. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the dude, right? That's the, whatchamacallit, the intern. My man like Daniel Larson. I can't.
No. Just tell her it's your stepmom and she's stuck in the dryer and you're trying to help out.
Tell her that.
Why, bro? Why? Come on, King.
Tell her that right now.
I will get assaulted on stream.
You won't.
They said that for me to tell you that she's my stepmom and I need to help her out of the fucking
Oh yeah.
Disable video.
Oh yeah. All right, come on, bro.
She's my stepmom.
One more time.
Help her out of the fucking
Disable video.
It's quiet? Okay, appreciate you. Yeah, some of these I had to readjust some stuff. So yeah, that's oh, the clip was all the way up. Maybe it was just the clip. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so apparently Dr. Disrespect is back on the scene. He responds to a tweet accusing him of sleeping with an underage girl. So we all know this guy, Dr. Disrespect. The name is Dr. Disrespect, spec. That's him, bro. So apparently somebody said, you tried to sleep with an underage girl. Who said that? Was it me, you brainwashed fucking idiot? You should hide your depression better. It's way too obvious. Well, GG's, bro. My man has the Kevin Durant syndrome, right? If y'all know anything about Kevin Durant, he loves responding to these fucking tweets of these people. And he'll go, bro, Kevin Durant like does alts and shit. Say no, don't know it's him. I think he's kind of calmed that down a little bit. But yeah, I don't know, bro. Fucking yeah. So yeah, Hassan, bro, I can't with this dude. This piece of shit, bro. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's the remote they're talking about for that piece of shit. Like, right here. Yeah. Fuck that, dude. Yeah, let's hide that. GG's, buddy. Caught in 4K. Or whatever this is. 598p. Jesus. Yes, that whole thing with Hassan, bro. Like, I don't know how the hell people are gonna defend him. Like Asmund Gold says something about it. We're definitely gonna watch, but how do you defend that? Like, how does anyone remotely get close to defending that, bro? Like, he's a fucking idiot and he deserves his ass beat. Like, someone should put a fucking collar on his bitch ass. Fucking get his ass zapped. See how he likes that shit, piece of shit. So apparently McJuggernuggets finally got married. So GG's to him, bro. Got married on the beach, looks like, or in some sand. Actually, that looks like water, I guess. But yeah, bro, shout out. I'm glad I finally made it happen and tied the knot. No wedding band, so that's always a good sign. Right here, no wedding band. So GG's. Maybe there's a reason why he couldn't wear one, but whatever. Not my problem. Not at all my problem. But for real, though, big ups to you, bro. Fear Factor is making a return. The teaser trailer just dropped. Is the culture back? I'm gonna mute it just in case. Ooh. Oh God, no. Not after the telephone, bro. Not after the telephone. God, this is horrible. God, this is. Oh God. Like. Oh God. Johnny Knoxville. Johnny fucking Knoxville. Mr. Jackass himself. Well, GG's, homie. G fucking G's. I don't know if fucking like Gen Z or Gen whatever the fuck would like that. Maybe they would. I don't, because they're a bunch of keyboard warriors. I don't fucking know. But apparently the price of gold's at an all-time high. So if you own gold, have at it. An ounce is $4,100 now in pure gold. So if y'all got gold you want to turn in, make it happen. Get you some money. So Chinese drone show descended into chaos when they veered off course. Interesting. Fireworks attached to the drones caused sparks and embers to fall from the sky, starting small fires to the ground. So these are some shots of the drones and them dropping stuff. So that's definitely not cool. This is, I thought this was, so when it looks small, it kind of looks like Godzilla. Fucking, you know what I mean? With the fire in the background and shit. It's pretty funny if you think about it. But yeah, so what else? Where's he at? Local outlets said the small fires could have spawned a larger blaze due to the climate at the time. So yeah, so they do like the drones for the fireworks and shit now. So with the cotton, the fabric of our lives, beautiful. No one cares. So yeah, so a lot of these drones that do the fireworks and shit by the pattern, they throw sparklers and shit for the fire, obviously because embers and all that shit. So God, get out of here, bro. No one wants to see that. So this is basically what happened because of the drones, bro. Like, that's wild to me. That is fucking wild to me. Hopefully nobody got hurt, but we'll have to wait and see. Battlefield 6 player pulls off the luckiest no scope kill ever. Bruh. My man was in the fucking Jesus. Wow. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's good shit, though. More of that'll come around, I bet. Now, last but not least, our boy Yeet has Asmund Gold talking about Hassan orbiters and how they're going to defend it, or if they'll even try.
And then you're letting it happen. Like it definitely makes them look bad. I mean, anybody that thinks it doesn't is like totally fucking delusional. It absolutely does. So yeah, and especially because like the story has changed, and also like it's going to be demoralizing. Like, what are the orbiters saying? I mean, are they trying to like run defense for this too? Because
yeah, that's the thing, bro. Because obviously everyone has their orbiters. Like, you're super successful, especially like social media personalities, or have their orbiters, and they'll defend them till they're blue in the face, no matter what happens. They'll find some way to defend that. The question is, bro, since we're talking about dogs with shot collars, how do you defend that? There's no way. There's really no way to amicably defend that and to come out looking good at all. Like, you all look like pieces of shit.
Like at a certain point, Is it affecting him numbers wise? I mean, he's lost a lot of followers. Yeah. I mean, if I pull it up.
Yeah, especially like the ultra fucking left, bro. That crowd. You know for a fact they're like, and which everyone should be, right? I'm not saying anything, but you know they're like anti-animal abuse and all that shit, bro. And like the vegans and all that, like they're all fucking ultra left. So you know for a fact he's losing a lot of fucking people, straight up.
Let me see. Can I look at it? Give me a minute. Where is it?
How many fucking tabs does he have open, bro? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and it goes. Damn, bro. Damn. Sunshinery, so glad you're back, Ken. Thank you, Sunshinery. He's happy to be back. Yeah, now that I'm back, I don't have any other vacations planned or going out of town planned or any of that shit, so I'm going to be here, bro. I'm going to fucking be here, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be so fucking beautiful.
All right, welcome back, everyone. If you're just joining us, you did miss some exciting stuff because Starship successfully deployed its second ever payload.
Oh, wow. All that shit. Chubby Scorpion with the 10. That's what I'm talking about.
Chubby Scorpion
There we
tipped
go.
$10 to support the KCA. Want to know why we love you, Ken? You have 20-some people in here and are putting on a show like it's 2000. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Torby. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, like I always try to make sure, like I act like I'm on Locale Live putting on a show, bro. Like I try to be engaging and energetic and all that shit. And, you know, I try, man. I really do try. You know, eventually we'll get back into the algorithm. Maybe I'll get because I think before I went on the St. Thomas trip, I had like 200 and some odd people here. So, I mean, hopefully we'll get back to that at some point. But yeah, I try to just, you know, be as energetic as possible. So if someone comes in, they see that I'm actually trying and doing this right and putting in my commentary, putting in my 2 cents. But Chubby, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. You've been a long time supporter of mine, and I greatly appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man. So yeah, he's fucking all this shit's in the red, bro. It's crazy. You got negative followers gained, 5,000 followers lost, bro. That's wild.
Starlink simulator satellite.
Not so good.
And now we're expecting the relay of a single sea-level Raptor engine in space coming up here just after T plus 37
Not so
minutes.
good at
About
all.
a minute left to go.
Yep. Just
So,
a little while. I think we're
yeah,
tracking
I
to
mean,
37
you can say nobody
now.
cares, but some people
49
care.
seconds or so.
There's at least some
So we
people.
should be
Will he
just
ever
about
recover
a
from this? I
minute
think
and
he'll
a
be
half
fine.
for-
Honestly, like,
Again,
I think he will be
just said we're gonna
fine.
relight one.
I mean, time will tell, man. Time will tell. Sunshiner, you'll get there again. I know I will, but everything takes time, right? Everything takes time. Living my life. He should lose followers as well as a lot of other things. Sick animal abuser. Exactly. Fuck that dude straight up. Grimm's Galleries, what up, bro? Ken just Caint today. I never Cain, bro. That's the problem. I never fucking Cain. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see what happens with fucking Hassan, piece of shit. There's so many reasons he should be fucking canceled, but that right there, cherry on top, that should just solidify it, in my personal opinion. So, all right, so let's get into it. Let's catch up in this shit we call a locale. So, apparently, Wings of Sigma, who's on one of Wings' like clip channels, attractor channels, whatever you want to call it, Wings dropped a little bit of tea on this as far as why he left locale for the second time. And the funny thing about this is Wings has said, like, you know, they'll always be his friends and all this shit, and he doesn't have any problems with them, but he continues to dog him out and like shit talk him when it comes to this. So it's going to be interesting to see what he says here. So let's get this shit started, bro. Turn this up a bit. All right. Let me skip ahead from the fucking, here we go.
Like, I was miserable. I had nothing I said mattered. I had no real ownership of anything over there.
He never did, bro. Tommy C added that shit way back when. When Tommy C was originally fired, the 25% that they all owned was fucking imaginary. And if anyone remembers this, people just kept calling it out and calling it out. And Keem even said, like, you know, they never really had it. I just kind of said it so that way they knew they'd get their 25%. That wasn't verbatim. That's just roughly what he said. So Wings, Boogie, and Tommy never owned 25% of anything. Like, that was never a thing. It was all owned by Keem LLC, right? But, you know, they got the little 25% of the channel or whatever.
I had more responsibility. I had no mods powers whatsoever. So if somebody talked shit to me, I just had to eat it. I had people going into the network that had less than a month of actual time in the Discord have more power and authority over than me over things.
Yeah, he's talking about Scooter in that one, I believe, because, you know, Scooter being a community manager and then obviously Rastoff being the community manager. Because Wings has always had a problem with with authoritarians, right? So he's never really liked having a boss or being told what to do or whatever the fuck. I think when he went back, I think he thought it was going to be a gravy train. But since so much shit has changed, since especially when they first started the show, so much things have changed. It just wasn't it. All the shows had to evolve and everything had to change, right? And Wings didn't like that. And he's always had an issue with things like that as far as, working and all that other shit. He just don't want to do it. And he's always been very money-minded, always been money-minded.
It's like, and then it turned into like 24/7 fucking telethon, right? Like I would literally ask him behind the scenes, like, hey man, like you have all these shows, you got 24 hours, you have an entire network. We need to start selling advertisements against this and stop relying so much on like fan support to like fund everything. And he was against the idea. It's like, nobody's gonna support this, Wings. And I'm like, I agree. Like it's gonna be hectic to get support, but like pornography has advertisements. Right?
Yeah, so his answer is to get fucking like Pornhub and browsers and all that shit to fucking start sponsoring fucking Lockout Live or the LCU or whatever. I don't think that would ever happen personally. And plus, I don't think Caint would do that just because of the optics of it. It wouldn't look good. But a lot of people have been saying this for a long time, that all the shows are turning into fucking telethons. Like literally, you turn on a show, first thing you see is a goal. You know what I mean? Like, y'all meet X goal, we do this, like putting content behind a paywall. And y'all know, man, I've never really been a fan of that. It's just not me. But yeah, it's just one of those things, man. Like Wings he's never really been an e-beggar that I've seen. A lot of these shows have really never been e-beggars that I've seen. They've had to turn it up a little bit because that's the only way to compete. I mean, I fell victim to it too when I was on Cafe. I had to e-beg a little bit to try to compete. And I hated that shit. I absolutely hated that shit. And it fucking sucked, man. I hated doing all of that. So live my life. Why do people continuously take up for Caint knowing he is sad? It's like people are scared of him. I don't know about scared, but people make Lockout Live, or no, I'm sorry, wrong word. People making LCU money, and they're afraid to like go out on their own. I truly believe. Like, take me for example, right? I'm fortunate enough to where I didn't rely on Lockout Cafe money to pay my mortgage. You know what I mean? Like I was fortunate enough to where I didn't need to fucking beg for money and try and do this stuff and all that. Obviously, yes, I had to do some stuff to try to compete. I'm never going to say I didn't. But at the same time, there's only so much I was going to do that, right? Like one of the big things for me was the TTS cooking streams. Like I actually love doing that. Like in audience engagement to, donate ingredients. I take them and I try to make a recipe out of them. I thoroughly enjoy doing that. You know what I mean? But, you get people doing like the embarrassing stunts and all that shit. And people have said, I'm not supposed to critique how people make their money and what they call entertainment. So I'm not going to do that. But all I'm going to say is there's just some shit I would never do, or some of the levels that they go down, I would never do. And I'll be honest with you too, man. What a lot of people think is funny, I don't. Like, I don't understand what the big infatuation with Sweet Tea is. Like, people say she's hilarious and all that. She has a little one-liners and shit, yes. But, when your mama call people out for, like, the fake laughing, like laughing on cue, I feel a lot of people do that because if they do that, then the audience will also do that. That's just kind of how I feel. I mean, I could be dead-ass wrong. Scooter, I'm not a fan of Scooter. Like, as a person, I'm sure he's a cool dude. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him, but as an entertainer, I'm not a fan of him. It's just not my type of entertainment. You know what I mean? Rastov, again, I'm not the biggest fan of Rastov as an entertainer. As a person, I mean, yeah, we've all done some shit, right? I'm not gonna take nothing away from that, but this is one of those things, man. Melissa, now he has a B server. Yeah, so he has the B circuit now, which Glammy going back really surprised me. It really, truly surprised me, Glammy going back. All that shit she said about, how people made her feel bad. They demoralized her crash outs, her and her husband fucking going at it, arguing about it and shit. I'm surprised she went back. Like, I don't know what led her to go back there. I mean, it's up to her. It is what it is. Some people, they just want to hold on to that little glimmer of fucking, I guess, notoriety or fame. Whatever they want to define as notoriety and fame, they can hold on to that, and they feel they can only do it there, or they're afraid to go off on it. Because like I said, I got 30 people here right now. I'm perfectly fine with that. You know what I mean? I've only had Chubby fucking donate to the stream, and that's fine too. I'm okay with that because I'm not here I'm not here to fucking beg and make fucking all kinds of fucking money. Will I get there one day? Maybe. Who fucking knows? But it's just kind of what you put out there and what you expect out of people. You know, like I've been someone, I don't really think people like owe me anything. I just try to put out a show where people want to support it. That's all I want to do. By the way, quick side note, I got recognized for the first time while I was at Epic. Fucking one of the fans that watch Mr. Independent. I don't know if y'all ever remember Mr. Independent. He fucking recognized me. I was like, oh shit, what's up, bro? And I met one of his friends or whatever, and I took pictures with him and all that. And that fucking, he was giddy as shit, bro. And that kind of made me feel good that I actually got recognized. And I made somebody's day. That made me feel pretty good. Like I was happy to do that, right? But yeah, that was definitely a cool experience. And obviously, like my wife was fucking all over the moon for me and all that. So that was pretty fucking cool, though, right? Again, that was my first time ever, and I thought that was awesome. So, anyways, let's get back to this.
Right? Like, there's people out there that will support this show. If you're not getting fucking Dell computers, but you might get Bang Bus, right? You might get Brazers. You know, there's somebody out there that will throw some type of like love towards this.
Yeah, but I think trying to get adult entertainment is like the bottom of the barrel for sponsorships. You know what I mean? Like, imagine fucking people doing plugs for porn. You know what I mean? Like, how would you do that? Like, how would you want to do a plug for porn? Hey, make sure you check out this next scene coming out tomorrow. Like, come on, bro. Hide with the 1 month membership to the KCA. Vote Caint for president. Facts, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for re-upping your membership. All right, let's continue.
Granted, you're not gonna put pornography on fucking YouTube, but like I'm just saying, there's companies out there that are shady enough, like fucking Raid Shadow Legends. You know, any VPN company, like.
Raid Shadow Legends. You know what I like to do? I like to take my dude and make him go further and I don't fucking know, bro, but yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Raycon's a big one always. VPN's always another one. Like HelloFresh was one for a lot of people. You know, I mean, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Real quick, Pizza Soup Comedy. I've been putting out guitar content out every day on my other channel. I haven't made a single dollar yet, but at least it's my passion, and maybe one day we'll see. Exactly, bro. This is all about the grind. YouTube is all about the grind and being consistent, right? If you're, excuse me, if you're not consistent and like putting out stuff, I mean, you don't have to do it every day like the LCU does. But I mean, if you just have some sort of schedule and just try to stick to that schedule, that way people know when you're going to be live and people know they can come check you out at a certain time. That's how you get your subs, your fucking watch hours and all that shit, man. That's literally what it is, man. So, but yeah, that's all it's about, man. So. But good luck to you, though, bro, for real. All right, let's get back to this.
You know, like fucking Raycon, like somebody would actually put their name on what we're doing. Not really. I mean, like,
honestly doing a little better now than you were then.
No, I was doing better the first time I quit local. Like, I used to pull like 400 or 500 viewers on COD back in the day, like right before I went back to local. And like, I've been struggling.
I remember the Modern Warfare 2 search live these days.
The problem is like the whole time I'm asking for a third for local live. I'm like, give us a third, give us a third. Like, it needs to be more than just me, Boogie. And the second I leave, it becomes 3 people. It's like, okay.
Yeah, I'll give him that. Because, you know, Wings and Boogie, they're not meant to be like the OBS runner, like the show director, right? They're meant to be the lolcows, right? People make fun of them and talk shit to them, and they say the dumb shit, and they fucking, you know, get shit on by people, right? Or they do the stunts. That's what they're there for. To do the stunts, do the bits, and give their hot takes on things. And someone, like, directs the ship, right? And neither one of them were good at it as far as directing the ship, right? It just is what it is. Rastov, Boogie, and Scooter, not my favorite either. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys. I dropped my local live membership. Like I was a member for 16 months, I think. It's just not for me. Like I don't like Rastov and Scooter's entertainers. I just don't. It's just not my thing. And the shit on Boogie everyday show, or like you know, when they were shitting on Scooter for his mom and all that or whatever, like it's just not for me, man. I don't find Rastov Scooter entertaining. It's just not my type of entertainment. I moved my cash cow to Cafe, just saying, because that's my OG show, right? Cafe was my first love, so they're gonna get my cash cow. But yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I wish the best for everybody. I don't want nobody to fail. I'm just talking about my own personal taste and opinions, right? I don't want to sway anybody for that one, but you know. Sterling, we need that Black Rifle coffee sponsorship, bruh. I would love to get that as a sponsor. That would be or Bones Coffee, bruh. Bones Coffee would be amazing, fucking amazing. So, Seed, I'm moving to bus. That, I mean, it is what it is, man. Not a lot of people like it right now. And before it was the shit on Boogie and Wing show. Now it's the shit on Scooter for one. Now it's there was the Boogie cheating arc, which, whatever. It is what it is. But, I just can't, bro. It's just not for me.
Okay. That's just what I'm saying. It's like every time I ask for a concession, nothing ever happens. It's like, here's more responsibility at the same money. It's like, okay, I got you. I got you.
I've been keeping up. You left Locale again?
Yeah, I left Locale again. Like I was just miserable doing it. Like it's like
You're definitely streaming like every day.
Well, it's not so much you stream it every day, because like I probably have to stream most every day here. It's so you got to stream every day, and you got to be the best show in the network. And if the second that you're not the best show in the network, everybody's dog shitting on you.
I hate that he made more than one show.
Yeah, there's 16 of them now. There's 16 fucking shows now.
That's when it was like,
Yeah.
no.
Other than me and Boogie, name a host. Which is fine. Like don't get me wrong. Everybody deserves a chance. Everybody's a nobody until you're somebody. Right?
Yep. Funny enough, King was actually looking for that clip of him saying that. That's actually funny enough. Seed, I got 9 gifted memberships held at once. I'm chasing that Caint and Chubby membership on the grind. Guys, make sure you gift the memberships to see if Seed can get it, because he's on that gifted membership train. He's running it long and wide. That probably sounded really bad. But you know what I'm saying. Try to gift a membership and get Seed a gifted membership. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's, I don't know. I think he'll eventually change the cast, personally. I think Rastov will stay on there. Maybe not, I don't know. I know Rastov had a family emergency. I hope all is well with him. We're going to get into that also, because they were trying to spin a narrative that he quit. But whatever. But let's keep this going.
I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. I really do.
But like going for 24 hours was fucking stupid. Just fucking stupid. It only benefited one person. That was Keemstar. Like all it did was basically disseminate the entire network out, and like everybody just went to watch. Got their own little show and their own little clicks, and it's like, okay.
That's the thing. I can't talk now. Wings and Boogie been saying that for the longest, like, because they had all the fan base, right? It was only on one show. Then he made Queens. Chubby again with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, Chubby. You're amazing, bro. Seed got the gifted. Shout out. Seed, make sure you thank Chubby Scorpion. Everybody, make sure you thank Chubby Scorpion for that gifted membership. Thank you so much, bro. Chubby Scorpion's been the VIP today, bro, holding it down for me. I appreciate you, brother, always. But yeah, man, Wings and Boogie been saying it for the longest time, that once they made all the shows and the money got disseminated amongst a lot of other people, their paychecks went down, right? But, I mean, they've been killing it, and they had record months since he started all that shit, right? And the whole the whole point of Locale Live was to be the big show, to bring in a bunch of other people in and then kind of talk about all the other shows, kind of like fucking Rewind, right? Because they talk about all the other shows and get people to want to check them out, right? Whatever. But, I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just fucking, it's just them. I'm not going to say being greedy, but they're looking out for number one, right? And that's themselves. Sunshinery membership for 1 month. I got 1 month. Hell yeah. Shout out, Sunshinery. Thank you for being here for a month. That is awesome. I fucking can't either, bro. Straight up. All right, let's continue this. Change the screen so we don't get any boomer moments.
No, I'm not going to start anything with Becky. Like Becky, the thing with Becky Boop is like the way she did Richie was fucking vile. And like I try not to get bit by the same snake twice. Right? Like that's my whole thing in life. Like when somebody shows you their colors, just believe them. That's all you got to do. Just believe them.
Bitch is a nutcase.
Well,
do I like any of the new interns? I'll say this. I think Denmark has the most potential, one, because he has a deep voice, too. He has an accent to go along with that deep voice, so a lot of people would like that, personally. Was that uniquely? I don't think he has a shot in the world, personally. We're gonna look at the tryouts that happened this past weekend. Ozzy Cobb did a short of that, or like a little video of that. One dude was looking like fucking who's that? What's his name? Nova Online. Fucking, was it Riley was his name? I was getting Nova Online fucking vibes from that dude, bro. Like if you close his eyes and just listen to him talk, straight up Nova, 100%. Just curious, are you planning on finishing the TLC saga? Your commentary was spot on, and it was funny reliving Leticia's insanity. So I probably will, but that may be like a VOD, because ad revenue didn't like that too much because of the topics and what was talked about. But I do want to finish because I'm committed at this point. So I definitely want to finish it, but it's probably going to be in VODs, probably not live streaming. But I definitely will be doing that, Rose. I appreciate you asking that. But yeah, live, right? I mean, I didn't even get 300 viewers on my last stream of it. So, I mean, the fans don't like it too much for live streaming. But again, I'm going to do VOD so people can catch it. I'm not going to give up on that. I promise you, Rose. But yeah, yeah, like I said about Wings, though, like it is what it is, man. Showing true colors, though, funny because, again, you say Keem and Boog, you're still your friends, but you're kind of dogging them out right now. Do them members only. That's a great idea, Sunshinery. That is a phenomenal idea. Members only VODs for Latiti. Straight up. Queen J with the 2 with the flex. Thank you so much, Queen J. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, let's continue.
The fact that she's willing to like pretend somebody like sexually assaulted her to get revenge on them. It's like, come on now, that's fucking stupid as hell.
Nutcase. Fucking psycho.
Yeah, so that's that whole like Becky and the SA story. I mean, none of us will ever know the truth. I mean, none of us were there, right? It's just kind of one of those things. Grimm's Gallery with 30 viewers. Oh, LOL. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, like I said, I got that. I mean, fucking, I'll make them members only. People want to watch them, they can become a member. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, just the live streaming, YouTube didn't like the R words and the sewer slide baiting and the taking care of people. You know what I mean? They didn't like that too much. So I'm just going to pump the brakes on that a little bit. But yeah, like I said, I still need to do the members only test stream on the laptop. I'll probably do that today here in a little bit before I cook dinner and just make sure all that is good. I got it all set up, got my scenes in there looking nice and pretty. I know that. Graham, I know it's not a rip, bro. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, what, 35 viewers right now? It's the truth, bro. You're not going to offend me with low viewership because it is what it is. I'm not mad at anybody. I'll get up there eventually, but got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? Got to start somewhere. So, but let's continue.
That's crazy.
I'm not burning a bridge with Keemstar. I mean, I've said nothing I haven't told Keemstar on his shows and to his face.
We need the Phil Boogie and DSP show.
That'll never happen.
That would be big.
That'll never
I'm
happen.
not trying to do any kind of cutting. Like I wish nothing but success for the Local Live. I just think that it's setting. I think Local Live is set up for short-term games and not long-term success, and that's one of the issues I left on. Like there is no long-term thinking with this. Like everything is like, how are we going to make today's money versus.
I mean, that's true. That's true. There's really. I mean, unless there's like a live event plan, right? And they got to do their thing for the live event to keep it going and blah, 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 this, that, and the third. I haven't really seen any long-term plans. It's just, what are the stunts we're going to do today? What is the goal we're going to have today? That's what a lot of these shows seem like. Like, it's just regurgitating the same old thing. There's no real plan in place. I mean, you saw fucking Caint shut down the bus stream. I think, what was it, like Saturday? It was going like 15 minutes, and he just shut it down because it wasn't a planned show or a produced show. Caint wants all these shows to be produced. I mean, he said this shit to Xylee for a Reaper. They have to be produced. So, I mean, what the fuck you gonna do, bro? There's only so much production you can really do because they share LCU, God, I can't talk, shares an audience. And so you have to do something for that shared audience, but then you can get your onesies and twosies that just come back for just your show to think about them also. It's that line they have to ride. And I've said this a million times. You have to make Keem happy to think your show's entertaining, but then you also have to make the audience happy so they support your show. It's a very delicate balance that these hosts have to ride. And, a lot of these interns now, they're doing kind of what they want. Keem really doesn't care because they're the B circuit. But, eventually he's going to be like, all right, like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? Like, what's the plan here? So, I mean, he says he's in the background helping shows out. I'm sure he is on some level. But it's going to be they're all going to be left to their own devices, and it's just going to be is what it is. The result's going to be the result at the end of the day, So, Sterling, I don't fully understand what he means by produced. So just having a plan and not just going in there like half-cocked, right? Like he doesn't want all the shows to be rewind anymore. Adbo, what up? Welcome. Thank you for being here. He doesn't want all the shows to be rewind anymore. He wants the shows to do all their own content. And that's kind of what it is and what he means by produced. You know what I mean? But regardless, let's get back to this.
It's like,
need that content.
Yeah, it's like, where's this show going to be at next week or the month after or shit like that. And like the idea of like reinventing the shows is just like flip flopping people around and like fucking people's entire life up, right? Because like not everybody can work every hour, and like there's some hours that people won't be up. Like who, like you want to get punished? Oh, you're on the 4 o'clock time slot. Shit, it would take one time putting Jordy on a 4 o'clock time slot, him not to show up.
A lot of hosts have said that before. Like they're on, like, you know, shout out Nerds with Zay and Buff. They did the 4 a.m. time slot and they did what they could do. But it's just kind of one of those things, man, where you move all these hosts around and you do all these changes and shit, you know, like you gotta give it time. You know what I mean? You have to give it time to breathe and become its own. But with the threat of everyone like being moved around at the end of every month, or the threat of being fired every month, and that fucking leaderboard being back doesn't help anybody at all. I mean, you saw what happened when they were talking about Cafe being, you know, next to last. I mean, when I was on there, it was either next to last or last. And, you know, we're going to get into that clip of them reacting to it. But like viewership wise, like Tommy said, it kind of plateaued and they cared between 400 and 500 people. That's what I was doing. But regardless, right? I'm not shitting on Cafe at all. I love that show. Tommy and Batgirl are killing it. But it just is what it is. Like, look at what I did and look at what they're doing now. It's the same thing, you know, and they want to argue time slots, and Caint wants to talk shit about time slots and all that. Like, he's like, well, I can go up there and I can get 1,000 viewers. You know what I mean? Like, of course you can. You're Caint. You're fucking well known in a lot of different circles, right? There's not many people that can do what Caint does in any time slot. It just is what it is. But to compare everyone to yourself is a little disingenuous, if you ask me. But, you know, I think we're about done with this.
The 4 o'clock. What's that show about?
No, 4 a.m., like 4 in the morning.
Does Reaper do? What do they talk about?
They generally just like talk about trolls, like locales and stuff like that. They're a pretty good show. I can't knock it. It's not a terrible show. It's just, it's got no backing and no love.
Yeah, it's the truth.
I don't. How can you do a show about a show? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have like.
Which is on, which what we got rid of, which wasn't succeeding right away, but I felt like it would have had long-term success, was the podcast me, Tommy, and Boogie were doing, where we had instant receipts and video. I felt like that would have succeeded if you gave it a long enough timeline.
I think it would have too, but it also depended on who your guests were. Because, you know, y'all even said a lot of people didn't want to come on the show because of the word lockout. They didn't want to be associated with that. So to me, for that to have worked, you would have had to just rebrand the entire thing and then had guests come up so that way it wouldn't be associated with the lockout brand just because of what a lockout is, right? But, I mean, their most successful one was what? Cyrax? You know what I mean? I think. Or maybe like Dick Masterson or some shit, maybe. But, you know, when the Boogie Cancer arc started, they brought Boogie's brother on and talking to him and all that shit. I mean, that wasn't it, bro. It's just, you know, it's fucking dumb. Grinch Gallery, Jesus had 12 apostles. Caint has 12 shows, I think. No, he has 16 shows now. No, 17 shows. He has 5 on the B circuit and then 12 on the main circuit. But, you know, whatever.
Like, would it have made the same money right away? No. As like Boogie faking cancer, no way, right? But like, that's short term versus long term, right? Like, build it.
Probably could have got a sponsor. It was the 3 of you.
Well, no,
probably
they're
not.
Never going to get sponsored because of like people like Rios that joined earlier. We've gotten hot with Caint starting, put myself in position.
A little bit more, and then we'll let this go.
It's silly. The people motherfucking swatting people over this shit. It's like, come on, dude. Like, I'm not a perfect person by no means. I've done and said shit that I probably shouldn't have said, right? Like, obviously what I've done is like I never should have gotten hot with Caint starting, put myself in a position where like I ended up like knocking Kelly over. Right?
That's about fat Caint.
I'll live with that the rest of my life. That's a mistake I made, right? And I'm super sorry. And I said a lot of shock jock shit.
Yeah, we've heard all this before. All right. So that's funny though, like fucking Wings going in about, you know, the whole shows and how it is sitting all working on this other shit. So I mean, what are you gonna do, right? So Gidgey made a return. And we all know what happened with Gidgey going up on the fucking the triple kappas fucking, you know, stream and all that and what they said. I think we covered it before the Latiti arc started. But yeah, so she went up there. Again, this is gonna be from Ozzy Cobb again. Shout out Ozzy Cobb, fucking great dude. Does good with the clips. So we're gonna check some of this shit out, just kind of get us caught up before we delve into what happened recently. So Gidgey hops up there, and that's just a grand old time, let me tell you. So let's check this out.
Holy God, what are you showing me? His head. Come on.
Future, yes. Y'all in the comments, put it on a donation, and it'd be directed to.
I hate that Tina doesn't use headphones, bro, because she just does like the, I guess from the monitor, maybe like a fucking like stereo or sound, whatever the fuck, hooked to the computer, and it always goes in that fucking microphone and it echoes. It is, to be the #2 show, or what used to be the #2 show, it's terrible. It is fucking terrible. Like, come on, Tina. I know you make that money, bro. Get a fucking headset, please. Like, get one off Amazon. Ain't got to be nothing crazy like these or whatever, but come on, bro. All right, let's continue.
To her.
Oh, hang on. You don't have it playing. I can give you a link that'll play it for everyone. Should go.
Boomer Report lives.
Oh, okay. I read it.
You're being a good intern, all right?
Give it to me.
I just want you to understand how hard it is to raise an African American child in the South. You have to teach them certain things, certain mannerisms when they go in stores, certain things when they go to school because they're already targeted because of their race. And for you being a co-host of mine, it's kind of difficult for me to understand because that puts me in the hot seat because everybody's like, well, how the fuck are you going to work with someone who's racist? You know how bad.
Yeah, him, Buffy, that whole clan. I mean, I was stupid too. I went back.
Clan's not probably a good term to use when it comes to that, but yeah, so yeah, fucking, oh my God, brain fart. Tina's coming from the perspective of, you know, she has a biracial child. She has to teach him certain things. You know, I've talked to my wife about this, like, you know, how people have to, like, you know, raise minority children when it comes to, you know, racism and how, you know, cops view them, and like store owners with the stealing and stereotypes and all that shit. So that's kind of, you know, where Tina's coming from. And Gidgey being in the South also, just, you know, she should have known that it is what it is. But yeah, it's a bad look.
Back to that group of people that all those people, and I've cut them all out of my life. That's why people have caught, like in Discord, they're like, wow, you're new, but you sure do have a lot of hate in your heart for Gidgey. And it's like that Buffy person and all these people that are from that community with Corey and all those people. And, you know, look, I'm not proud of it. I fucked up big time. I own it, Tina. You are the one. I've never spoken a word to Savage. And I'm not trying to be rude to you, ma'am. I'm just saying that I owe Tina a lot more than I do Savage. I don't owe.
Savage goes in on her, bro. It's wild. It's beautiful to see too. But apparently, as of yesterday, I believe, what was it yesterday? I can't fucking remember. Gidgey's not going to be on Queens anymore because the fans don't want her up there, because then a lot of the fans just don't forgive Gidgey for doing that. You know, what's the old saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It's kind of what they're going with right now. But she's on Rebel, I believe, Lookout Rebel. And then they try to do a whole Rebel means racist because of the Rebel flag, but that's a whole nother rabbit hole we don't need to go down. 78 Falcon, Ken, I think she has a headset, just doesn't use it. Probably. But what are you gonna do, bro? It's Tina. She ain't gonna adjust for anybody. So yeah, Gidgey kind of has her own channel now to build up, blah blah. Apparently they're close. I think they hit the watch hours, or they're close to the watch hours. I don't know about subs or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I mean, some people still like Gidgey. Some people don't care about like the whole like racist jokes, racist humor that Gidgey did that. Some people don't care, which that's their life to live and how they feel about it. Fine, whatever. But regardless, though, it's still a bad look, and you don't want someone in your network going on a panel like that and being around that type of conversation, because it looks bad on Caint, looks bad on the network that you're associated with shit like that, right? But let's continue.
Savage anything right now except an apology. But for Tina, why would I come back and not make money?
Yeah,
for Tina.
Yeah, so she was supposed to intern and not get paid on Queens because, you know, her and Savage going to do like 1 week on, 1 week off, and Gidgey wasn't going to get paid. And I don't know if Savage is going to get the cut or if Tina was going to get that cut. I don't 100% remember, but that's really neither here nor there.
Because I know she needs the money. So that is what I am willing to do for Tina. Because that way she gets that full amount of money. So that is 100% worth it for me. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely.
So you're just here to apologize to Tina and get a bag? You don't really care about what the supporters think?
A bag? How am I getting a bag when I said I'm working for free?
It says, Gidgey, did you ever apologize to your son? Honestly, you almost lost his career.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so as far as all that goes, I don't know how much of that was like real. Right. I'm pretty sure, you know, if Scooter wants to be on, you know, his holier than thou arc and trying to like shit on his mom and all that, that's also a part of them having that weird online relationship. And when I say weird online relationship, I mean, they call each other bitches. I think he's called her a pussy before, and she's just demoralized him in so many ways. And with people willing to do that for money, that just kind of speaks to their own character, right? That's just kind of how I see it. There's no amount of money in this world that I can look at my mom on camera and call her a bitch and call her out her name and tell her to shut the fuck up. Like I couldn't form the words to say that to my mother, right? Now, I don't judge their relationship because, again, I don't want to judge what people do for entertainment, but that's just weird to me. And that's probably one reason why I don't really like Scooter as an entertainer, because if you're willing to do that to your own mother, what does that say about you, bro? Like, it's just not me. That's not me at all. So.
Absolutely. And he and I have both agreed that's something that shouldn't be done online. I apologize to my coworkers online, and that's where he and I feel that he was a coworker in that situation. So as far as he and I personally, yeah, we've talked behind the scenes.
It's just so hard to understand because you're not uneducated.
Right.
You're probably more educated than most people over here on, you know, book wise. It just wasn't. I just don't understand what would make anybody logically think. I warned you that you remember you kept telling on me Tina's over there, but they can go back and look at those. I don't discuss the LCU. I refuse to because I knew it would get me in trouble. But I also know that if somebody's talking that shit on the panel, I'm getting the fuck off, bro. I'm leaving.
Right.
I really don't think you have any room to be calling anybody out. Gigi, to be quiet.
Oh,
honest.
No, that's facts. Adiba, yes, and I agree. I could never do that shit Scooter and Gidgy does. It's so weird to me. My mom is my best friend. There you go. You know what I mean? And y'all remember real quick, Sunshine, my mom and me could joke, but something I could really, me and my mom joke around, obviously, right? Like, me and my mom are just kind of like, she doesn't care that I was in the army, right? I cuss like a sailor. It is what it is. But it's one of those, I'll never cuss at her. But if I'm talking about someone or if I'm pissed off or we're just like casual conversation, yeah, I do it. But I don't say GD around her. I don't say, like fuck around her, whatever. It's like damn and shit and stuff like that. But I don't like go in, or I don't say like vulgar things like pussy, cunt and shit. I don't say that, right? But there's a level of respect there. But, like I said, like me and my mom, like I said, we definitely have a more friendly relationship now that I'm older. But there's always that level of respect. That's never going to go away 100%. But yeah, again, that's them. That's what they want to do. Have at it. But yeah, it's just not for me. But yeah, Savage calling out Gidgy here is fucking beautiful. Let's watch this.
Leaving.
Right.
I really don't think you have any room to be calling anybody out. Gidgy, to be quiet.
Oh,
honest.
I mean, I'm going to call out people that are trying to call me out. Absolutely. Absolutely.
they
He just
have every
talked about
right.
my son, Savage. No, he did not. Nice try.
You can't have it both ways though, Gidgy, because it's just like when fucking Scooter and Albert were on a show together, it made them fair game. So don't sit there and talk shit about your kid and call him a pussy and, call him the F slur and all this shit and then take out for him if someone's going to call him out. Like, let's just pump the brakes a little bit, right? Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
I know.
You have a lot of nerve.
Listen.
That I'm going to stick up for someone saying something about my son. You're absolutely right. I have a lot of nerve.
A lot of nerve.
First of all, I am smart enough to know that Scooter had no fault in any of this, and I wasn't that desperate to go at Scooter because of something. It really blows my mind that I'm.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when they were dogging Scooter out on live, I think that was just donation baiting. Personally, I mean, I shit on Scooter some. I ain't gonna lie, 'cause it was funny as shit because you made your bed, now lie in it, you dumbass. But that's just me. Grimm's Gallery, cussing is a bad habit. I hate doing it, bro. It flies. It fucking flies. You know what I mean? And I do need to get better about it. I fully admit that 100%. But yeah, it's off the tongue so fucking easily. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I can definitely be better about it, and I know that. Funny story. My wife actually says that like when me and her started dating, I started going around her family meeting everybody. They all started cussing more because of me because I cuss so much. It's just a little fun fact. I think it's all lies, but it's just kind of making fun of me and the way I talk sometimes. But that's neither here nor there. We're past that. But yeah, it's rich, Gidgy, calling somebody out after you call your son the F slur and a pussy and a bitch and all of that. You know what I mean? Just pump the brakes.
On Friday, I'm like,
I wanted attention. I was an idiot. I was a total idiot. I wanted attention. I wanted to be the center of attention. I wanted.
Go get some ding-a-ling. I mean, go to a fucking old age home, play bingo. Get out of racist fucking panel. You got some attention, all right, but then we all got it too.
Right.
That's this weird thing with Gidgy, man, because she says, I don't know if it's in this clip or not, but she says that not saying she belonged to that community, but she's around that community before the Triple Ks. She was around them and did all that. And whenever she wanted attention, she'd go there. Now she's in the LCU. She was on the number 2 show at the time, whatever. And, You know, people get addicted to the attention. They really, truly do. Like, they don't know how to, like, unplug. They don't know how to go without being acknowledged in some form or fashion. And Boogie said it a lot. You know, negative attention is the new clout. And some people take that shit to heart just a little bit too much. So, you know, Gitchy had to have known on some level that her being over there would have got back to somebody. You know, because there's always detractors out there that follow every fucking move you do. Right? It just is what it is. I mean, look at that channel, Paula Gidgy Dean, that, you know, we looked at the other day, like about a week ago or so, that looked at all of that shit and all the bad clips, the shit that C did, uncensored, by the way, so we couldn't watch them all. But it's just kind of one of those things, like, you go around bad people, it's going to get back. It just is what it is. You got to be smart about it.
My entire career, I've been called the N lover. Savage knows that. My entire career, I have been defending the fact that Albert's black. Okay, I get it. But when my own co-host is over there while they're talking about white power, are you fucking kidding me? You better go to Bobby Bouchak and have a KKK meeting at that point.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
When I listened to it, I was absolutely horrified that I sat up there when the, I mean, and that's all he.
Never mind. Go ahead, Tina.
You know, I mean, how is this gonna, I don't understand how this is gonna work, Gidgy, because we all know that you need money. We all know that you were doing what you could before you came to the LCU. And, you know, I used to always think in the beginning when you were trying to get rid of me and you were doing your little shit, whatever you're doing, that, you know, finally Mike said, no, that's not gonna happen, Captain. Tina leaves, I leave too. And, you know, I thought we were on.
I think that was all a bit, personally, just to try and build some sort of drama between the two of them. Honestly, I don't know that for 100%, but I do think that was some sort of bit because of, you know, Becky and Tina always arguing and yelling and all that shit. Fucking, they pull Gidgy in. Gidgy saying she's always starving for attention. That's something Becky also used to say all the time. Or that she was an attention whore, you know what I mean? Just kind of carrying a little bit of the same characteristics onto this, so that way the Queen's audience, whatever. They don't get as many viewers as Becky and Tina did, that's for sure. I mean, it just is what it is. But out of everybody at the time, I think Gidgy was the best replacement. Now, her and Savage are fucking killing it. Like, Tina and Savage are fucking killing it, and I am so happy for them. And Tina's even said that they should have been queens all along, but, you know, Tina let her pride get in the way because of their history. You know, like, put it all to bed so y'all can make your money. And the Queen's audience loves it and eats it up. You know, they see Savage and Tina right now. Of course they don't want Gidgy back because, again, this should have been the original Queen's cast. We're seeing it in real time. But, you know, regardless, though, I think this was a way to try to bring Gidgy back on some level because Savage only agreed to 1 week of doing it, right? And they were going to see if Gidgy could probably come back. But the audience said, no, fuck you. So they had to call an audible. So that's kind of where we're at this point. Curious to see who ends up covering for Queens when Savage can't do it. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there.
On that track, but then I realized something. Am I going to get something else next? I mean, is something else going to pop up? I mean, the show's back up and going well. Are we going to hear something like 2 days from now, 3 days from now? I don't think teams should fire anybody, but at the same time, there's a lot of different races over here. And how are you going to deal with that when you do have a situation like that again?
Well, I truly believe that I've never shown any kind of racist anything when I am sober. I've never even.
Yeah, but that's not a defense, right? Because that's what's the saying. What's that? A drunk mind speaks a sober's heart, or something to that effect. I think I've heard it worded differently depending on where you're at or where you live or whatever. But the I was drunk excuse doesn't work. You know what I mean? Like, I get drunk and I say the N-word. Like, no, that's not how it works, bro. Like, you gotta tone for that. Bro, look at this freeze frame. Look at this freeze frame. I love freeze frames. They're fucking beautiful. But yeah, man, you gotta atone for what you do and you gotta own up your shit. And the weird thing to me is, what is accountability? When people say, I take accountability, like, what does that mean? You know, like, for her losing her host role, going back to an intern, not being paid, fine, cool. But when people just hop up there and say, yeah, I fucked up, I take accountability, you know, like, that, a lot comes from that, bro. I mean, there should be more that comes with that. It is what it is. So, all right, God, that freeze frame is beautiful, bro. I fucking can't.
Alluded to it, but for some reason I decided to go hang out with the bottom of the barrel. And look, I accept that. I was the one that associated with these people. So that is my fault. And I have to work to, number one, obviously drinking is not something that's really good for me. And I've said that
heard this before. Yeah, she's
over and over in my life.
Yeah, but you still continue to do it. No, you make the decisions you continue to make. Come on. Like, what point, like, all right, I fucked up. Let me just go away. You know what I mean? It's fucked up.
So that's the number one thing that I don't think anything can change until I stop drinking, right? So
Sterling, do apologies kind of Keem makes you do it and tells you exactly what to say. Remember, Keem did say her first apology video on Twitter was dog shit, and then she made a second one, and Keem said he told her what to say, right? So it's a little sprinkle of disingenuity. Disingenuous. Spam boomers, please. Being disingenuous. God, I can't, bro. Jesus. All right. Back to it. Let's get it.
Savage, explain your look so I understand where we're going.
Because you
She thinks you're Brody Baloney. She thinks you're fucking just blowing smoke out your mouth. That's what she thinks.
Pretty much, yeah, because I thought you were sober when you dressed up like that Burger King man and you did blackface that day and had all the racist shit behind you.
Yeah, bro. Remember the blackface? Remember the Burger King fucking crown and the red bandana? Remember that shit? Was that being genuine? Ha ha! We all know that moment, bro.
You seem
Mike
pretty
also
sober
said that
day.
was Mike also said that was his idea, by the way, Savage. If you listened yesterday when he was on panel, that wasn't mine. I do what my bosses tell me, and yes, I was sober when I did that because my bosses told me to do
go
that.
Go ahead then. Do what you got to do if you want to look like a racist piece of shit. You're an idiot for agreeing to it then.
Shout out Savage, bro. Straight up. Dropping fucking nukes. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's fucking beautiful.
It was comedy that didn't hit. I understood where Mike was going.
That's
Okay,
not comedy.
right.
That's not comedy.
Okay.
That's not comedy.
Okay.
That's
Everyone
why you're in the
thinks
situation you
comedy
in now.
is Comedy is subjective, correct? Do you agree with that, Savage?
Well, how's it feel now? You done got caught. This is the third time you done some racist bullshit. How you looking now? You look dumb.
I think things happen for a reason, Savage.
Are you here because you like doing this job and you like having fun with your people and you like making money? She needs a set of tits. I need a set of teeth. It's a TT thing. I get it. But it took me a long time to realize that this is a show.
Right.
It's a show.
Right.
But at the same time, if you can't trust your co-host, me protecting Albert, it's been you just don't understand. You do it again, bro.
Yeah, I mean, Tina's spitting facts here. I think people get tied to the paycheck, and I think people get accustomed to a certain lifestyle. I hope everyone's saving up for taxes. That's all I'm going to say. I hope everyone is saving up for taxes. Don't be like DSP and taking your paychecks to pay taxes. That way you don't have any money, and then it's just a constant fucking cycle. You know what I mean? Hopefully people are saving up their money, but that's none of my business because I know I did. But regardless, right? Who am I? I think she got addicted to the money. She got addicted to the fame, addicted to people watching her. And when she was getting threatened to lose it, that's why she went back. Because remember, she was on Aussie, drunk as shit. Scooter kicked her off. She wanted the attention. I'm the attention whore, blah, blah, blase. She went back to the fucked up people. And then here we are, right? So it's just, once the camera's on and you get these lights on you, some people don't know when to walk away. Some people don't know when to just cut it off and let it be. You know what I mean? And I think we're looking at this right now, bro. Straight up.
Because I believed in you. I believed in you when you said you were going to stop stabbing me behind my back. You tried to get me off my show for a long time. This fucking shit that I built it zero to where it is today. And everybody's always trying to kick me to the fucking curb, bro. This is my shit too.
It's just your shit first and foremost, absolutely. And I want you to know, I was hanging out with dirty people. I mean, you see the kind of hate, behind the scenes. I've told you about these people. And I became a product of that environment. I really did. I see it now. At first, when it happened, I'm like, what's the big...
The problem is you dropped all kinds of F slurs and, N-words on fucking Queens. I mean, Paula Gidgey Dean fucking had all those clips uncensored. How many fucking times you gonna do that? How many shows you gonna drop these things on and just expect, oh, I'm sorry? You know what I mean? This is literally, again, the boy that cried wolf, or not. That's the wrong one. I forgot what story it was where people just kept lying and lying. I think it is Peter and the Wolf. You lie so much and you tell the truth and no one believes you. That's what it is, bro. You keep spewing the bullshit, keep just saying I'm sorry is going to fix it. That's not the case anymore, bro. You need to calm the fuck down and accept real accountability. And I think her doing the intern thing and not making any money is that accountability. Now, if she continues to, stay on Rebel and it gets partnered and monetized and she makes money on that, I mean, it is a lesser show, right? But I mean, do you see her going out getting a real job after doing this? I don't think so. BB Phil, what's up, bro? 13 votes for me. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate the votes. Thank you so much, bro. Ken Caint for president. But let's continue. The Golden Girls. I saw that pizza. That's funny as shit.
Deal. It's just words. It doesn't mean anything. I remember saying that. And boy, has it changed. I really was. The reason I like being here is it's not that environment. We're not playing on racist jokes or trying to degrade.
What fuck were you doing on all those Queens episodes, bro? The racist jokes and doing the black face and the fucking... Calm down, Gidgey. Let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the fucking brakes.
People, everyone over there in that that community. It's all about how much we can degrade people, how many racist jokes we can make. Let's laugh at this. Let's laugh.
And you kept going back. You kept going back. What does that say about you, bro?
You know how embarrassing
I don't
it
think
is?
you're humble. I don't think you're sincere either.
Okay. I mean, do you want me to cry? I don't.
You need to be crying and groveling and begging for forgiveness to the supporters that's here.
Now, at this point, though, it's going to seem fake if she does that. Savage, you know that. I know that. Everyone knows that. Savage brought up a good point. She didn't seem humble at all. There was zero humility when she came up here because she thought words were going to fix everything, right? But at this point, since Savage straight up called her out, it's not going to seem genuine or that it coming from the heart if she just starts crying and all that shit. Becky did that crying on command, and she said behind the scenes she told them how to make her cry for the cinematic version of it. But just straight up right here, like just saying it here, if she starts doing it, it ain't gonna work, bro, at all.
That was here before and now.
I've been crying a lot.
Are there any
When I
questions
came up
for
here, I
any
could
of
have
these
a
people?
conversation. I think that would be better. I mean, if
Any
you want
of
me to
you
sit here and cry, I'll sit here and cry. I just thought it would be better if I spoke, Savage.
We don't want no more phoniness, Gidgy. We want real. We don't want phony, right? We don't want it. Fake tears, fake fucking apologies. None of that shit. Got it? Okay, so at the end of the day, if anybody in the chat who supported us through a lot of bullshit, we put these people through a lot of shit, bro. Us fighting back and forth, you thinking that it was your show, I'll kick Tina off, and they're getting ready to cancel Queens, and I mean, the racial slip from before, and I got people saying, Tina, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'll tell you what the fuck is wrong with me. I can't control the world. Because
I mean, that's true, bro. I'll give Tina that. The Queen's audience has been through it, bro. Been through the ringer with, look at originally, right? With, Becky, Tina, fucking the two Voldemorts, right? It's just ingrained in me not to say their names. I know I could probably say them now, but it's just up here. And then all that drama. Then it was Becky and Tina. And then all the shit that they went through, all the arguments, all the fucking slinging of snots, the quitting, the fucking going at Keem, right? Going at Mike, the arguments, all that. How much was that scripted or staged? Y'all tell me. But, and then the quitting arc, and then, the BBU, and then making that show Queen Supreme, and then, Queen's trying to maintain, and then, Mike and Tina just being the host, and then Fat Camp happened, and then coming back from Fat Camp. Queens has been through a lot. That show in general has been through a lot. And this is just the icing on the fucking cake with the racism, Not the first time either with Gidgy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Straight up a lot.
I'm gonna walk through hell for mine. Call me a helicopter mom, whatever the fuck you want to do, bro. But that's my world in there. And I just don't understand. Don't worry about my feelings. I can get over it. I'm grown. And Albert's got thick skin because he knows. I've taught him since he's a little boy.
Right.
People are going to treat you differently, but you're a good kid. Don't worry about it. Don't hang around people like that. That way you ain't got to worry about it. And the motherfucker that was talking shit on Albert no longer has a channel because I took it. I took them all the other day. I'm done, bro. For now on.
God, the echo, Tina. Come on, bro. God, come on, bro. Please wear some fucking headphones, Tina. But, I mean, that's facts. I mean, again, she talked about how she had to raise her child, Albert, or whatever. And, we talked about it earlier, having, minority raced children and having to teach them differently than a white kid would, right? I mean, I've had I'm not going to say I had the best childhood 100%, but my mom did the best she could. And, you know what I mean? I never feared for my life. I was never scared. I was always fed, always had clothes on my back, always was in a house, regardless, and I mean, it is what it is. But, I have a biracial wife, Black and Mexican. And, when our children are born, may have to teach them a little bit, or I'll have my wife teach it because, it is what it is. But all you can really do is just teach your kids to be the best people they can be and be the best version of themselves they can be. Try and instill your values and teach them to be better than you, right? That's what this is about. When you get people like Gidgy in these fucked up circles, and that's your co-host, and you have a biracial child, having to deal with that and the drama that comes with it, and then her doing the bullshit, racist, funny comedy shit. Comedy's subjective, yeah, sure, bitch. But a lot of times people know what you're trying to do, right? People know the reaction you're trying to invoke, and you're trying to mock something. And a lot of people don't take kindly well to that. You know what I mean? It's just fucked up. It's real fucked up.
If that word is used and it's around me, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get it out of here, bro. Because guess what? I got to be a good mother just like you got to be. But Scooter's taking all the shit for all this. Scooter's taking it all.
He is. And I think it's a shame that people can't allow me to take the credit for it. Why would it be my 27-year-old grown-ass son's responsibility? I think that was a really shitty thing to do. And then to put it behind a paywall made it even worse.
I think Well, see, here's the thing, right? And I'm going to tell you this right now, Gidgy. A lot of times, if people can't go to you, or because you were gone, they go to the next best thing, which is your son, right? Your child. They're going to shit on him so that way you hurt, knowing you were the cause of Scooter getting shit on. Yeah, did they make money? Yeah, they made money hand over fist with that. But still, was the crying theatrical? Some people said it was. I don't know. But regardless, though, right? They're not going to go at Gidgy. And a lot of times, like I said before, you go at the next best thing to make them hurt, knowing that they were the cause of it. And Gidgy doesn't see that. She doesn't see that big picture. But again, when you're on stream calling your son a bitch, a pussy, the F slur and all that shit, no one's going to take you serious. And then having Scooter call you a bitch and tell you to shut the fuck up and all that, no one's going to take the whole mother-son thing seriously anymore. They're just not. Because if you're going to call your son that, how the hell are you going to stand up to other people shitting on your son because of the decision you made? How can you do that? That's just not how it works, bro. Not at all.
She could fix her shit. Look, one thing she said that I really resonated with is she was hanging out with scumbags and you're a product of your environment. Now she's hanging out with us.
Now Gidgy's fucking echoing because God, bro. God. Probably got sound advice from Nightmare. Love you, bro, but I can't.
Right? So she obviously, should be able to grow and change.
What's your thoughts about that, Sap?
I don't know. I mean,
Lolcow Live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you because without Keem, we're fucking screwed. Yeah.
Shout out. Hey, I'm back. That's what I'm talking about.
Lolcow Live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head.
I went to myself. That's actually hilarious. All right. Man, oh man, that's actually
Holy
funny.
God, what are you showing me?
Oh, stop.
Teacher, yeah.
Damn, I forgot how to string. All right. So we got two things from Lolcow Live, right? Lolcow Live is dead. That's, I guess, when fucking, I don't even know. This is so much shit that happened here. Let's go to the other day when Keem went in there, was telling them to stop fighting, and they did their little drinking stream. That was an absolute travesty, bro. That was absolute dog shit. I tried to listen to that show and I tried snips. It was fucking trash. But let's go to that.
Holy God, what are you showing me? Come on.
Are you just rehashing your mama jokes, dude?
Wheelie and friend super chatted $50. Wanted to leave one last TTS for closure.
I am a boomer, Adba. I am a fucking boomer. I am a fucking boomer. Just saying.
LCL with Boog, Wings and Tommy was the best. This isn't it. Rastov is cool, but not that entertaining. Scooter sucks so bad. Rip shot.
That's beautiful. Yeah. So a lot of people feel that, and a lot of the OG fans feel that were, OG fans of fucking Lolcow. And they just don't like this trio at all. People use the argument, oh, it's just change. People, they don't like change. They don't like something different. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pump the brakes. That's just not it. We've seen Rastov on live before. Not a lot of people like that. And then Scooter being Scooter, it's just Scooter's energy is just so pinged. He's so fucking pinged up all the fucking time. It's just trash. I mean, you can't be like that. Like yelling and screaming, doing the antics and all that. It just ain't it. Like people get tired of that shit eventually, That's just my own personal opinion. But let's Boogie doing Keem. Boogie's doing Keem.
Will work with Wings and or Tommy again in the future.
Keem left, the show was mostly cooked. When Jordy left, it was pretty cooked. And if I leave, it's something completely different, right? As it is right now, I'm the anchor being of the Lolcow Live show. It might get rebranded if something happens. I'm not going anywhere.
You're buttering yourself up now, Boogie. Let's have a little bit of humility, bro.
Rastov and Scooter might not be the permanent host. 30 days is up. Who knows? Someone might get changed. Somebody might get moved.
Put up a poll to see who the problem is. It's not me.
Really don't like Scooter. Damn,
he really do not like me.
So Scooter is getting the axe from the fan on the pole, right? So I mean, it is what it is.
Dude, they hate him so much. It's so funny.
I'll figure something out to do. I'd like it here. I want to stay here, and I definitely need the money. The shit.
Austin Bro super chatted.
Starting it this Sunday. I haven't talked to Keem about it properly yet.
So this is what he's talking about Sunday, because I guess it was a family emergency and Rastov had brought this up, and then they wanted to say that Rastov quit So that was a little story arc they were going with, even though he talked about it here that he was having possibly a family issue. So whatever that means.
They right?
Okay,
I think Locale Live needs to use its position.
Yeah.
And Rastov agrees. I don't know when we're going to do it.
What position? What position are y'all? Because you make the most money.
But to review
you,
the
Clayton.
other shows and give them notes, because we are by and far the most successful show. The leaderboard got fixed, and we're doing pretty good over here in terms.
There we go. There we fucking go. I'm telling y'all, bro, the leaderboard as content is trash. It should not be used as content. Because we all saw what happened before with the right motherfuckers did it, whatever. It's just not a good look. Yeah, it's bragging rights and all this shit, and it gives the other shows something to like bitch about, and it's supposed to kick the other shows in the ass like it was supposed to do me when I was on Cafe. I'll tell you this, though. There was a lot of months I was like 6th or 7th, on the leaderboard with Cafe. And, there was that one time I get the memberships. We got number 2 when we did all that. But, I mean, it just is what it is. I went round and round about the leaderboard before, but I think it was just a bad idea to bring it back. Personally, I feel the leaderboard was brought back so it was easier to look at all the shows together instead of look at every single show's back-end analytics. Personally, it just made it easier for like a one-stop shop. But it shouldn't be public if that's the point. Like, it should just be there for Keem and I guess whoever the president is, if they're going to have any say over anything. But I just don't think that should be public at all. But that's just me. That's just me. It doesn't even work half the time. Fact, Sterling, it doesn't. But, whatever.
In terms of views, and people are enjoying the show. Today, it's Friday. We're 2,300. That's fine. We're down 1,000 from what we have been.
I mean,
but
dude,
that's fine.
yesterday kind of like. Yesterday wasn't our best showing, I will say, bro. What's up, boss?
Hi, boss.
Ing Ryan super chatted 19.
I'm sick of y'all fighting.
Yep. There it is. There it is.
I'm sick of it. This is a new cast, a new team for Locale Live, and they don't want to see you fighting.
I agree.
I think they do. They want the drama. They want the bullshit. They want people to get angry and crash out and yell and scream. That's what they want. They don't want, like, your friendly neighborhood Locale Live, right? That's not at all what it is.
I've been trying to tell them, boss. They just don't listen.
If you get fired,
At least Nuts is still successful, right?
Scooter, listen. I know.
Yeah, I hate Boogie's new laugh. I hate it so fucking much. Like, I don't know when this started. I don't know. I can't even fucking do it because it's so terrible. But I hate, bro, whenever I listen to Locale Live and I'm at work and he does that fucking laugh, I immediately just want to change it. Like, because I don't want to listen to that for fucking 2 fucking hours, right? It just ain't it. And then he has his fucking teeth, fucking just white as shit, fake as hell, the veneers and shit. It's just fucking horrible. And what's that shit whenever Boogie dances, he keeps his mouth open? And what is that? Why does he have his mouth open when he does? It's ugly. It's horrible. Like, why, bro? It's disgusting. Veneer. God.
No, I said this to you privately. I'm going to say it publicly. You got to distance yourself from your mother, bro.
Dude, he tried to jump on the grenade.
Your mother is like a nuclear bomb. What we need to do is 10 TTSs and we get Scooter a new mommy.
That's weird, bro. Keemstar just gets with her every day. Yeah, that's weird, bro. Like, I'll tell you this, bro. And this isn't a dig at anybody. This is just me. My mother-in-law, I still call her Mrs. her last name. Like, I don't call, like, I got one mom, bro. I got one mom in this world. She's the only one I call mom, right? I never called mommy. Maybe as a baby, a kid, I did mommy just because of, like, the whatever. But now I call her ma, right? My mom is ma to me. And I don't call nobody else that. It's a respect thing. I only got one mom. It just is what it is, right? Like, I'm not doing that. But yeah, this is just weird, bro. That's weird.
Didn't we just try that and then people didn't like it?
I love it. They'll love it. Imagine if Lacey was his mother. That shit would be hilarious.
No, that'd be weird because they try to hook up. Try to hook up. And then the girl's your mother or mommy. Wow.
I'm not trying to talk shit on Tommy or Cafe, but Cafe's not doing that well. I don't know if you've seen the league.
Yeah, so we're gonna watch their reaction to this also. It's always the song and dance, bro. Cafe's at the bottom, Cafe this, Cafe that. Nothing's changed, I see. Like it's dumb. Like just leave it alone, bro. Like I don't understand. Maybe he thought like getting rid of me and bringing Tommy in would bring this massive influx of people and they're going to be at a lot of viewers. And they were in the beginning, right? I mean, they clipped 800-900 viewers in the beginning. But I mean, people, I guess, just wanted to see the drama or see the new shit to see if they like dog me out or whatever. I don't fucking know. But it's kind of plateaued a little bit and they get there, 400 to 500. I think maybe sometimes 600 depending on the drama. But I think they're definitely making more money than me when I was over there. But it's dumb. It's so fucking dumb.
Leaderboards. I don't know if Tommy's the right fit, dog. Yeah, I think Tommy.
See, I don't know if Tommy's the right. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you just need to leave shit alone because not every show's going to be 1,000 live concurrent viewers making, 10, 15. It's just not going to happen. It just ain't it, bro.
Came in trying to do shot by the point, and it ain't going to work here. Like, he's got to work hard to figure this out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. 60 cents. Scooter, if you get a new mom, does that mean Boogie won't be your daddy anymore?
Boogie's not my daddy. No, that's not. That has never
daddy.
been the case.
Whatever. Whatever.
Yeah,
it's up to Gidgy to decide, okay?
I have
We'll talk it over.
This gay son of mine known as Scooter. Please stop donating. All right.
No, he's
That's
making
one.
fun of Nail Slammer, calling him a brokey.
Oh, I didn't get the joke. I'm too drunk.
Sorry,
Okay,
I got you.
Yeah, beautiful.
Bro, I got you.
Empty your bank account.
Yeah,
I want
let's
to
get
see
it.
a crown on this episode while I'm here, and I'm probably checking out in like 10 minutes. So you better hurry that up.
I don't get crowns anymore, Keem. They don't like me anymore.
Any chance you
Oh, I love the fucking tugging at heartstrings and fucking, playing that shit. I can't. It's whatever. What the fuck ever, bro.
have Thanksgiving with wings again?
Oh, 100%. Like, I don't know if
Yeah, so yeah, the original Thanksgiving stream they did at Wings House was to try to introduce Tina and start pumping up Locale Queens. That was actually hilarious. That was actually a great show. I'll give him that. I'll give him that credit all day long. That was good.
it's going to be this year, but like in a future year, that would be a dope ass experience to bring Wings back for like a special occasion. 100%. Here's the thing. The first time Wings got banned from the LCU was on bad terms. He left on good terms. That means sky's the limit.
Jesus, bro. Burps in the mic and has an applause button. He really is becoming RT. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, the burping in the mic, bro. Like that ain't cool. That is not cool at all. I mean, I do need to fucking just mute the microphone, you right? But just saying.
On the opportunities that we can do with Wings in the future.
It was one of the bad ones.
Here's the deal. Have the guy, if he pay picks like he says he's going to, have the guy leave that server.
He has left.
He already left.
He left immediately.
Okay, all right. So he's already left, right? So
He's a good dude.
unban him if they pay pick.
Okay, cool. If you pay pig, we will get Big Show done.
Guys,
See, here's the thing, right? I understand why people say the whole cult thing because of other servers and shit. There are like some servers out there. When I was a mod, I know this. There are some servers out there that has some really bad people in it, and they don't want people associated with the LCU server and those other servers. Like, I will say that there are some fucked up people out there. But I mean, to call this like a cult, I mean, technically, I guess you could say it somewhat is based on the definition of what an actual cult is. But it's just a fan base, and truly, like, they want to keep everybody safe. They truly do. Like, in my humble opinion, I really do think that. Sunshinery, I've been saying that for a long time. Akeem needs to let people actually enjoy and get used to the people and the shows. I mean, that's facts. I mean, you keep swapping people around, doing all this shit, yes, but having that that revenue fucking goal or threshold or whatever the fuck, it ain't it for a lot of these shows. Like, I don't give a damn what anybody says. Brother Survive, the cafe concept was never going to pull down the numbers, not because the show is bad, but because people aren't around to watch it. I mean, that's why I want a cafe to be like a morning show, right? Because I was good in the mornings because I work at night, so I could do a morning show. And I just wanted to be like the first show of the day to show everybody what happened, to keep the storylines going and just refresh everyone's memory. And we had a lot of UK people in cafes. A lot of them can't stay up to watch Rewind, so it only made sense that we did it too, right? But, I'm saying a lot that didn't need to be said.
there's people in the chat calling me broke Keem. Just so you know, I've maintained this entire time that the LCU is my hobby. It is now my job.
That's why I'm getting fired up. He's coming back.
Getting them numbers up.
We need donos now. We need them now.
A lot of donos.
We've already hit the goal of Rastov Scooter getting a new mom. That's been done.
Wait, let's go.
Wow. Okay. Well, Shout out to whoever that's going to be. That's just fucking dumb. That is so fucking dumb, bro.
That's so
Dude,
dumb.
imagine if like Gidgey jumped up in a mustache. That would be
Are we
funny.
getting Lacey in here? She's ready.
We need a new goal. Get Lacey in here. Lacey's the new mom.
Lord. And I need the goddamn paycheck. So whether you like it or not, kick me.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like talking about money and fucking saying that I need this and I need that. That's like shadow beg. I think like shadowy begging is the proper term, because you're throwing the feelers out there, right? Trying to tug at people's heartstrings to get the money, bro. And that's just not it. That's just not it at all. Like, you don't do that to people.
Off, Keem ain't coming back. He's happier than he's ever been. And y'all forget, by the way, Keem's getting married next year, so he's got a lot of shit to keep him busy. And Jordy is independently wealthy. He showed me the books just so you guys know. He
Yeah, it sounds like a little bit of jealousy from Boogie right there. The brother survived. I get that, but I'm saying Keemstar's audience is one that was cultivated around the 6 p.m. Eastern time slot. Donators that donate during 6 p.m. Eastern are just not around the morning. Oh, facts. Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying, dude. I was just saying, like, what Cafe was meant to be. You know, I never intended it to be like a fucking top 10 show or top 5 show, whatever, right? I love the community. I love being a part of it. And I just wanted the fact that I could be a host on a show that, you know, brought in the LCU in the morning. It meant a lot to me. Like, I was never really there for money. I never really wanted to do the whole, you know, show fucking begging and stunts. I never really wanted to do that. Obviously, like I said before, I had to try to compete, but I mean, it is what it is. Grims, Ken, did you go into the LCU wanting to be a streamer or an entertainer / actor, or were you pretty flexible on the position? I always wanted to do some sort of like streaming element and kind of just put it out there because everyone told me I have a deep voice and I should use it. So that was kind of the thing, just to see what would happen. I wanted the idea of like a morning show, and yeah, I went on Rewind because I was on the after show, and we birthed the idea of Rewind. In my opinion, we just did. And so because of the time, it just didn't work out for my work schedule. I couldn't commit to being there at 10 p.m. Then Locale Court is supposed to be a thing, but I think Locale Court was ahead of its time. They brought Locale Court back now. I think it would work very well because of all the shows and the dramas and all the dumb shit. I think Locale Court would really work well. And then when I gave the idea of a morning show, that all started in the Discord, right? I was like, hey, what do y'all feel about a morning show called Locale Cafe? I created the channel. People were behind it, and then it was off to the races. But, you know, it is what it is.
he's got property. He's got passive income. He's fine. He don't need this. So he ain't coming back neither. So it's either me or nothing. And if you want nothing, that's fine, man. But you ain't getting them boys.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, this is just, Boogie looks defeated right here. I'm sorry. He just does. Brother Survived, I wholly support that. I guess what I'm saying is that I feel like you were set up for failure because Keem, because he was unrealistic expectations. I really like listening to you on Cafe while I'm at work. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I appreciate that. I truly do. I know a lot of people enjoyed me on Cafe, but it just didn't get the support Keem wanted. So, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not pissed off at anybody. I mean, I was sad as fuck. I mean, y'all saw me on the last stream. I cried like a bitch. You know what I mean? I was sad, but, you know, in hindsight, I have Caint now, and I fucking love it. So I like doing this on my own terms, my own time frame, doing what I want to do, and I love it, bro. It's fucking beautiful. So
Back. They don't want to be here.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's the thing, like, you know, the one thing I think everybody can say about this week is like, it has been its own show. And I feel like that's important. Like, people are going to be upset about it, but live has to be a new show going forward. Like, he's moving on with his life. Like, he's trying to be better.
You know where he's at right now? You know where he's at right now?
that's partially cope because live didn't do what it was doing before. So I think that's partially cope. But he also has a point. Like, you know, whenever a new cast comes, it's going to be new. You know, like when I told fucking, you know, when Beans was trying to get on Milkers and Batgirl came in, I was like, look, this is your show now. What do you want to do? What do you want to change? Let me know, because I want your influence in this also. And people loved it, right? More like Ken Taint. Boom, roasted. Damn it, Adba. Damn it. All love. Don't worry about it. But yeah, like you want new hosts when they come in, like a co-host. You want them to put their own flair into it, right? Especially for, you know, Cafe. I mean, something like Live Queens Rewind or whatever, like, since it's a big show, you really don't want to change too much because of what the audience wants. But I want a Batgirl to feel like she was also a part of this, and, you know, she was able to give me her opinions and give me what she wanted to change up a little bit. And we also, what happened? I mean, viewership went up. We kept good viewers, and, you know, more money came in because of Batgirl and her stunts, right? It is what it is. And I told her on the very last show, and I meant it from the bottom of my heart, like, she helped me save the channel. It is what it is, bro. But you know, for a Locale Live, I don't really see that happening too much. Adabel, looks like I destroyed this man's streaming career. Yeah, I'm fucked, bro. I should just end the stream right now. Fuck it. I'm done. I'm done. Everybody leave. Fuck it. I can't. Damn it. All right, let's continue.
On his
Where?
honeymoon with his wife. How much Live fixed Wings? This is how much it fixed him. He's spending money right now, and there's something he never likes to do. Live fixed him. He's fixed. There ain't nothing else to fix.
What's there to fix with you, Boogie? I mean, your cancer arc. I mean, Keem said you're basically invincible now, right? You're basically invincible from everything now. So what's left for you? Now you're just trying to bleed it till it's dry to keep paying your fucking mortgage payment, right? It is what it is. Sterling, would you ever consider an occasional co-host? I mean, yeah, if anyone wants to hop up here and do a show with me, I'm all for that. Like, you know, I'm still in talks with, you know, Double C, Thick Gemini, to come in here and do a show with me. Also, I was on his show, like just in the chat talking, just being nice to everybody. And there's actually a concept of me, Thick Gemini, and Twisted SMF doing a show together. I think that'd be pretty hilarious, actually. The three of us. Oh man, that'd be hilarious, I think. But you know, Seek, and she's still bringing in money. People don't give her enough respect. Talk about Batgirl. Oh yeah, I mean, Tommy said it. Her stunts is what brings in the money. I mean, she's willing to do certain things. I mean, when she was on live, she was doing the shit for the money. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But yeah, Boogie, I think he's just all about the money right now. He's just trying to get every fucking dime he can while this ship's still going. And there's just no give up in him at all. And we've seen what he does on his personal streams. We see what he does on fucking his whatnots. I mean, Rastov's asleep. So, I mean, it is what it is. James, what up, bro? Appreciate you being here.
This is the show.
Well, Rastov has to be a Keemstar and lock it down.
Lolcow Alert super chatted $20.
That's happening.
Rastov, what's the update on the cheerleading costume? Or are you gonna scam the fans again like you did with the tattoo?
I ordered it from Amazon. It's on its way. Like I've said a million times, but thank you for the money.
We're doing that 100%.
I love how you got trolled off the internet by a literal troll channel that was made to make fun of you.
That's true. That's true.
Burn, Rastov, burn. But yeah, so there's a whole big thing about Rastov scamming with the tattoo since he's back on live now. Technically, he should be getting the tattoo because Keem, according to him, Keem said that since you're not on live anymore, then you don't need to get the tattoo. Chubby Scorpion, Ken wants to do it with Thick Gemini. Gay confirmed. Shout out, Chubby. Appreciate you, bro. Chubby's holding down the fort today, bro, with the fucking donations and the gifted memberships. I appreciate you, Chubby. Thank you so much. What was that? Why is Seek deleting Sterling? I can't. Whatever. It's wild just to see this and what all is going to happen from this. Like, I can't. I truly can't. But whatever happens, happens. But Locale Alerts coming out of the woodworks, that's fucking hilarious. That bro did get trolled off the internet, and fucking Gino made Locale Alerts to troll him and just fucking stopped. It's fucking hilarious, bro. I love it.
That's
the bad one. That, okay. That's not the Gino one. That's the actual one that was trying to make it, and then the troll one ended up just kicking him off the internet. It was really funny. He tried streaming on his own, didn't go well.
True. Yeah, he did try to stream by himself, and it wasn't good at all. King complains about hangout streams. That's all live is now. I mean, it does seem that way. That was supposed to be balls, right? Locale Ball is supposed to be the hangout stream. But now this appears to be the hangout. They're talking about what could be the past, what they want in the future. Boogie just fucking bleeding the network dry until it can't anymore. And it is what it is.
You don't have to have personality to be a clipper, unfortunately. So
there's no donations coming in that says it all. Yeah, they don't want to get you on Reaper.
True.
No, it's because they think we suck. That's why they think we actually blow.
Cynthia doesn't think that. Cynthia likes.
I like Cynthia. She's a lovely lady, but I'm saying
Brother survived with the 5. Did someone say Ken's addicted to gay weed? Legalize it. Is that a thing? Gay weed? I can't. BB Phil, Gemini is cool, but some of his moderators are really protective. They are protective, but I will say this though, right? They gave me a chance. We're all cool now. I'm cool with everybody over there. I mean, we got Adba in the chat. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We appreciate Adba being here. K-Bears pops in from time to time. We're all cool now. I'm cool with everybody now. Even OSG Knight Rider apologized to me. And, I'd like to everybody, whatever. I still take that with a grain of salt because of what happened last time. But basically, I ain't going to talk about him no more. He ain't going to talk about me no more. There is basically just that understanding now. We're just going to move forward. You know what I mean? That's probably just the best thing for everybody to do. I'm good with FBI director now, all them people. We're good to go now. We're awesome. And I'm glad that we all were able to start anew. Even CC, talking to her, whatever, all cool now. It's just all about moving forward, right? That's all it is. So they always ban me when I'm in chat. Well, here's the thing, bro. I think if we all just go over there and just chill and just be kosher and just be nice and, there'd be some shit talking a little bit here and there, right? It is what it is. But as long as there's no, hardcore going at anybody. Didn't Care Bears ban you on site? Yes, K Bears did ban me on site, but now we're cool. We talked and we're all good now. So it's just making amends, man. Life's too short. Life is too short, bro. And life is beautiful. You know what I mean? Life is too beautiful to just allow shit like this to continue. You know what I mean? And they know that as far as me and Becky goes, I probably still never forgive her because she really fucking hit me below the belt with the PTSD shit and the ticking time bomb shit. I don't know what'll ever happen with that one, but everybody else, I'm willing to just kind of, let bygones be bygones and start over, right? That's all life's about, man. Starting over and just trying to be the best person we can be,
Overall universe thinks we blow.
Cynthia's not going to make me lose my house.
Yeah, the overall universe needs to understand that Keem and Wings aren't coming back. Why don't you guys start donating who you want the live cast to be? Why don't you donate? Put that on TTS.
Who else? Okay, so we have a vote for Tommy. That was Riley.
Yeah.
So we're talking about TTSing to see who they'd like to see on here. If this isn't a fucking tactic, I don't know what is, bro. Don't know what is.
Tommy can't do it. He's got a child to raise, and this is 3 o'clock in the morning for him. So that's just not.
I don't know how to set a goal. If we get 10 TTSs, Gidgey is going to dress up like an ICE agent, and I'm going to force her to try to arrest illegals.
Come on, bro. For $200, bro, she could get arrested for impersonating a federal officer. Let's just be honest here. That is wild. That is fucking wild, bro. She could get hurt. Fucking somebody could go at her and shit. And then there's that fucking the closet racisms and all that shit, bro. And then Boogie with what he said about getting a wreck in California and them leaving. It was a brown person and they were probably illegal in his words. I'm like, come on, bro. This is that's a little too far, dude. Come on, Keem. You're better than that, man. You're better than that. That's fucked. That is fucked, bro. On so many levels, that is for $200. Bro, Boogie couldn't hit a $400 goal the other day for doing something dumb, but come on, dude. If that ain't scraping the bottom of the fucking barrel, I don't know what is. I don't know what is, dude. Come on.
Oh, dear Lord.
In her hometown. Dead ass.
Changing the goal. Changing the goal. Changing the goal.
They hate you so much. I mean, you're pretty despicable, but they really
think I'm the reason Keem left. Not the wedding, not the fact that Keem had been telling us for months that he was probably going to leave come October, not anything else.
It's not the fact that Boogie said he couldn't go to a funeral.
Well, no, real talk. What did people think that Keem meant when they said October 1st, something big's happening?
Did you guys forget? He quit on Monday, then that conversation happened afterwards. You guys remember?
No one cares, bro.
Well, he was only taking a break at that point, right?
He told us 100 times.
If any donations actually, you put fire Boogie, that's not what the goal was meant to be.
It's supposed to be fire me.
It's supposed to be fire Scooter.
This is what they want.
One more
TTS, and the answer is yes. And I forgot because I was drunk. Okay, one more TTS.
Come on, bro.
Yes, one more TTS. One more TTS. One more TTS. One more.
Goddamn.
I ain't even mad.
How many members did I get today, Keem?
13 members.
Oh, shit. I need 4 more members and I'll beat them. I have 10 members right now. Shout out Chubby Scorpion. I need 4 more new members and I'll beat them in new memberships. That's wild. I'm just saying. I'm not begging. I'm just saying that's actually hilarious.
My lucky number.
SoCal Live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you because without Keem, we're fucking screwed. Yeah.
That's it, bro. That is it. That is it. All right. Last one we're going to do before we get into content from yesterday is bringing in, this was the Saturday's tryouts, right? Chubby, come on, Chubby. Come on, Chubby. Come on, Chubby. Appreciate you so much, brother. I officially have beaten Local Live that day on gifted memberships. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Chubby. Abba with the membership, Rango with the membership, Kiki Dawn with the membership, Liz, This Is Life, and Donald Bosniak. Guys, make sure you thank Chubby. Sunshinery with the 5 gifted. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, Sunshinery. Now, Chubby is not the only donator here today. We appreciate that. But thank you, Sunshiner. I appreciate you. Oh, man. That is awesome, though. But, guys, yeah, make sure y'all thank whoever gifted you a membership. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. All right. So, last one we do before we get into what happened yesterday is these intern tryouts. Now, these interns, bro, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Like, I think that this is just bodies at this point. Just fucking trying to just get people to fill in slots. Personally, I don't understand what the value is on any of these people. I know I don't have much to say, right? But you know, it's now they're not the only donator. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because Chubby was holding it down, bro. Chubby was holding it down. Oh, Brother Survive did also donate 5. I met fucking gifted members. I'm sorry. I apologize. The Queen J also. I apologize, you know, and then it is what it is. But yeah, for gifted memberships, they're not the only donator for gifted memberships. I appreciate all y'all that donated. Y'all are awesome. Come on, y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. Y'all know what I meant. You know, it's always one of these, man. It's always one of these. It always happens. You can't get away from it. You just can't get away from it. But all right, let's get into these interns, bro, because this just ain't it. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, just ain't it. Denmark is probably the best intern, straight up by far. Brother survived. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. But yeah, Denmark is the best fucking intern right now. It's by far, like, no fucking it is what it is. But let's get into it. Let's get into it. And these are people saying that basically Rastov and Scooter ain't it. That's how it opens up.
Holy God, what are you showing?
If you like another intern besides Denmark, drop him in here. Who do you like the most out of everybody so far? Y'all let me know.
Come on.
Please, for their love of God, get rid of Scotter and Rastov. That's why the main show is dying. G.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's a good time to have like maybe a discussion like that. Like, do more people think that way? Because I personally,
God, man, I did an early boomer report because I didn't change the screen, so that's definitely on me, guys. Definitely on me. Spam those boomer emojis. I fucked up. I can't do a show. That's why I got fired. I'm fucking terrible. It just is what it is. Oh, man. God, I can't. Gemini's a member, Adba. He didn't get gifted either. Just saying. All right, let's get it.
I think Scooter and Rastov are pretty good on live. And 3 of the shows, I don't know.
That is cope, bro. It's trash.
About yesterday's show. I don't really remember yesterday's show. I was drunk off my ass. But 3 of the shows this week were freaking good. I mean, I watched it. I thought it was entertaining. Cast of a show, you're just going to get this ain't the show that I originally subbed to. This ain't the show that I originally signed up for, you know? And they're right. It's not. But, I mean, I can't really do it anymore. Wings is out. And when me, Wings, and Boogie were doing the show, it just wasn't the same. Like, something was off, you know?
That's true. That definitely wasn't. Adba, yeah, I'm just talking shit, Adba. No, I appreciate you being here. The sub and the watch time is beautiful. Thank you so much. But yeah, no, it's people think, oh, who was that? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Someone said, oh my God, Grim said it. I think he's a completely normal American accent. Denmark just chooses LOL. Bring out I'm not doing the A1 sauce. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not doing the A1. I hate A1 sauce. Guys, that was not a troll, by the way. I fucking hate A1 sauce with the passion. I truly do. Like, that shit is garbage. I fucking hate it so much, bro. I can't. I'm not bringing out the A1 sauce. I'm not doing it. But going back to this, yeah, so live was definitely not the same. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It was cool for like a day or two. But I think after Wings did the Pepsi and Wendy's or whatever the fuck, I think just kind of went downhill fast from there, right? That's me personally. The magic just wasn't there, and you know, Caint didn't want to produce the show anymore. He didn't want to come up with all the ideas, didn't want to come up with all the bullshit, and then Wings and Boogie just show up and make doctor money, right? That just is what it is. But I'm just saying.
I wasn't feeling the vibe. Wings wasn't feeling the vibe, and yeah, I don't know.
Craft singles are also trash. Adba. Yeah, look, we can be enemies over A1 sauce. That shit is garbage. I fucking hate A1 sauce with the pat. A good steak does not need any steak sauce. You make a good enough steak, you ain't got to fucking take it, bro. Y'all probably like fucking A1 sauce because you like your steaks well done too, bro. Fucking hockey pucks. I can't. All right, let's get into this.
People don't love change. That is true. That is true.
That's facts. They don't, and they hate
All right, well, Today we're gonna do some tryouts. We got to hire like we still need like 5 new people. All different types of stuff is happening behind the scenes. Every time I watch this channel, it's boring unless you're there. Guys, I hate when y'all glaze me like this because I don't know if that's true.
So people have always said that, like whenever Keem isn't on the channel, it sucks. And they've told him all the time that live sucks without him. And he's always said, like, you know, it's not true. People love live without me, blah, blah. That is not true at all, bro. You can tell by the viewership and by the money. When Keem's not on there, bro, it sucks. And that's why, personally, I think he goes up there and goes on camera for live to try to boost up viewership, boost up donations, you know, set the goals for the stunt to happen. Personally, that's what I think. But it ain't it, bro. Like, Rastov and Scooter and Boogie just ain't it. I'm sorry. It's just not. As far as other people, I think Buff would be great on live. I think Buff would be hilarious, him and Boogie. They could both do IRL shit in Arkansas together. As far as like a third chair, I don't know. Personally, I have no idea. I don't really keep up with a lot of the shows anymore. I mean, I'd still do watch some. Obviously, I watch clip channels to like stay up to date with shit. But yeah, it's hard for me to watch shows now because I'm trying to plan for this show. And obviously, you know, Latiti is going down to like a members only like VODs to watch. I'm gonna get back into LCU stuff because, you know, losing some subs and viewership being down on Latiti, it just wasn't it, right? But some people love it, so it's gonna be members only content. Shout out Sunshinery for that suggestion. But you know, the intern shows are always funny, seeing people shoot their shot, right? Because it's fucking hilarious to me. But ChatGPT comes up with every show idea. They put in more effort. There you go. Strat facts, bro. All right, let's get into this shit.
I watch these shows, okay? I'm not just the owner and creator of the LCU. I'm also a fan, and I watch these shows. And I don't know if that's true. I don't think I need to be there for it to be entertaining. I just, you know, if that was the case, then, you know, the whole thing would die unless I was on camera on every single show. And I'm not, you know? And
that's what I'm saying. Viewership is down, bro. Like, especially on live, viewership is just down. I mean, take Friday out of the equation because Fridays are always low compared to the rest of the week. It just is what it is. Craft singles are trash. Whoever said that, especially with A1 sauce, they're definitely trash. But yeah, that's not real cheese. That's cheese product. That's not real cheese. Like mild cheddar, sharp cheddar. Feta cheese is goated. I love feta cheese. That is the best fucking cheese ever, but that's just me. All right, let's do it.
And the shows seem to be doing okay. And I will tell you this, if
that's actually a good point. That's actually a really good point. I'm gonna go back to that real quick.
Seem to be doing okay. And I will.
What Keem says just okay, that means it's failing bad. So yeah, Keem, when Keem says your show's doing okay, then that ain't it, bro. That ain't it. Keem wants success. He wants all the shit to be successful. He wants like all these shows they bringing in over 1,000 viewers, you know, 10, 15K a month. I just don't think that's feasible. I mean, you know, Keem loves the challenge. He wants to challenge. He wants people to talk shit. So that way he does get challenged. But I personally just don't think $10,000, $15,000 for every single show is going to happen. It's just not. I'm sorry. I mean, if he pulls it off, he pulls it off, and I'll take the L. But I just don't see that happening, bro.
I'll tell you this. If I'm being totally honest, one of the shows that is doing excellent right now, in my opinion, even though I'm off of it and Wings is off of it, is this show, Locale Live. They've been pulling consistently like 3,500 viewers.
What up, Chris?
And been doing real good. Now, yesterday, their view numbers were horrible, but we always know that Friday numbers are down.
Look, brother, survive. You're trolling me now at this point. Strong men suck down their craft singles with the healthy basting of A1 and ketchup, straight cold, no chaser. God, bro. So if y'all remember me on Cafe doing that shit, that was one of the worst, bro. My gut was so fucked up when I did that shit, bro. Like, I was on the toilet for God knows how long. Like, that was one of the worst experiences ever. And I had to do it to try to compete, right? I want to give y'all some sort of entertainment. You know what I mean? Just some craziness that y'all could fucking donate to see me, like, do that or whatever. But, bro, my gut was so fucked up, bro, from all that cheese. Like, it was bad. It was horrible. Like, I'm not doing that. It's terrible, bro. Grim Scholars talk about Frank's Red. Yeah, Frank's Red and Ranch combined, bro. Peak. Fucking peak, bro. Straight up. I had to back up all that down. I don't care. Bro, do it. And get a whole pack of 24. I think I went through like 20 of them with day one sauce and ketchup. That'll fuck you up, bro. Straight up.
So We're going to be doing some tryouts. We only have one person in waiting. Guys, if you want to try out to...
That was wild, bro, because this was put out for when only one person showed up and waiting for the start. Obviously, more people showed up, but I remember, bro, whenever they used to call for, like, you know, people going to members waiting and bring them up on the show, bro, that some bitch would be full. And it just ain't it anymore, man. It sucks. It really does suck.
Be a host in the LCU, go into the members waiting.
No, I like ketchup. Mustard is actually my favorite condiment of all. Spicy mustard, bro, peak. Spicy mustard is peak. But I'm just saying, like, it was a combine for A1 sauce and ketchup. Fucking Lady Nerd Artist, you know, fucking donated 20s for me to drink ketchup plain. It was fucking weird, right? Fucking all the acidity. You know what I mean? A lot of heartburn. A lot of fucking heartburn. But that's beside the point.
In the Discord, live on air. And I'm with Mad Sean L. Mad Sean L, how did you get that, Mad L?
Who the fuck is this guy?
Big story to it, but I don't know if I want to release it on live. It's
I need to slow this down, bro. What is he saying?
just when I was younger, I used to be a bit crazy.
And?
I used to take a lot of drugs and stuff, but I don't do any of that anymore.
You'll fit right in, bro. You'll fit right the fuck in.
I don't drink, I don't take
when
drugs.
you were in, tell me a story and make sure that I'm captivating.
Yeah, bro. So this is Nova Online. This is straight up Nova Online right here, bro. Close your eyes and listen to him talk. Tell me this isn't Nova Online, straight up.
Excuse me.
Tell you a story, okay. Well. Oh no, he's falling asleep already. I'm already screwed.
Nova Online, bro. I don't give a fuck what anyone says, bro. Once in the chat if you think this is Nova. Straight up in a fat suit. Which that should be... No, I'm sorry. No, then, bro, this is neckbeard 101, bro. Like, this is neck fucking beard, bro. That on fat people, this just ain't it. The full, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro, with the neck beard. I can't.
Well, okay.
Seek, you're trolling me, bro. Like, God, bro, just with the... Come on, man. This an elevator behind him? Like, what's happening? Oh, it was hinges. Okay. But, bro, I'm telling you, dude, I can't.
Well, shoot, I'm trying to think of a good story. There's so many things that I could possibly tell you about. Wake up! Come on. Let's get some energy up in here.
BB Phil, he's a new lovable and huggable Rastov. Trust. I can trust you all day long. That doesn't take away from the fact you close his eyes. I'm hearing fucking Nova Online. That's all I'm saying.
So, one time I was taking a walk in my neighborhood. I was about 16 or 17 years old, and I ran into this group of ne'er-do-wells. These
ne'er-do-wells. $10 words in a $2 conversation. This is Locale Live, bud. Let's calm down, Mr. fucking CD-ROM, the admonishing. Let's calm down. Not saying he's doing that, but CD-ROM like to use the $10 words. I'm just saying.
They got the backwards hats and the fucking tank tops and shit. And they walk up to me, just a pure innocent boy. And they offer me some Mary Jane,
Yeah, don't say that, bro. God, that's not it. That is not it.
Some marijuana. And I denied this because at the time I was a straight-laced, innocent boy. And I was walking away, and as they were as I was walking away, they were like, "Come on, man, it'll change your life." And I'm like, "No, I'm good." And as I'm like turning the corner to go away from them, I hear them yell, "So would a treadmill!"
Bruh,
it's pretty good. I have a lot of.
He's captivated, bro. Look at that freeze frame. He's in it to win it. He's in it to fucking win it. I love it.
Public encounters where people make fun of me for being fat. It's always very funny.
The English word for it. It is
Bro, what is that microphone? What is this microphone? Is that an octagon? Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
The government paid.
Also, you should have a black cord so it matches, and then take this cord up here and like zip tie it with black zip ties. Or is that a shirt? No, that's not a shirt. I can't. Jesus, bro. What are we doing?
Is me to get better. That's the best way to say it.
I'm now
like,
I'm now confused. Do you live in Iceland or Greenland?
Iceland.
Okay, Iceland. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out,
Interesting.
bro.
What do you currently do for a job? Oh, you do nothing, right? The government pays you.
Yeah, but I am actually, if you'll allow me to.
Denmark bullied Iceland out of the server already. I don't know how to fuck. I don't know how to fuck people that take that dude seriously with the bullying and the shit talking. Like he hadn't gone up like a real person shit talking. I'll give him credit though, bro. I saw him with Eric this morning. He actually did really good with Eric. Like he didn't like shit talk him, whatever. He tried to carry a conversation with him and all that. Played around a little bit with the shit talk and we're not making jokes, you know what I mean? So I thought he did a really good job. So I mean I got to give Denmark that credit. I got to.
Kinda shamelessly promoted, but I am releasing a book in less than a month.
What's the book about? Miss Hayes.
Oh my god.
Oh God. Oh God. We're bringing Foot Girl back. For those that don't know, on Lockout Cafe, it started with Foot Girl, me and her for 2 episodes, and then she canked, and then Beans came along, and then Cafe happened. God, bro, Foot Girl just shows up out of nowhere.
Foot Girl. I'm good. How are you, Keem?
Good, good. You look good. You look better. What have you been doing?
I am back in my parents' house, living life to the fullest, and I'm doing good, actually.
Yeah, because she moved, what was that? I guess 7 months ago at this point. 7 months ago she moved, or she was moving, and that's one reason why she couldn't commit to the show.
Okay, so
You're doing
I don't
good.
really think I have.
That's right. So what do you mean you don't have time? The last I knew, you didn't even have a job.
I know. I still sort of don't have a job, but okay, so.
That checks out. Do I want to know why they call her Foot Girl? Yeah, so she used to do live streams with her feet, like a feet cam. And they know I hate feet, and that's why they put me with Foot Girl. Like if you look in the LCU server, all those rules I wrote up and Keem just like copied and pasted. So that way he's the one that put them up. Like I think like over 85% of those rules I typed up. But that's beside the point. Seek said she was in the docket chat for a day. Yeah, Seek's a day one support. But yeah, no, so she used to do that. And if I remember right, someone correct me if I'm wrong. She like put peanut butter on her feet and like her dog licked it. I think that was like her thing. She was the one in the bikini that time. And remember, she had to do the thing with the whipped cream or some shit. And it was a very, very, very like revealing. Like I'm talking like spaghetti straps all the way down. Like all the way down. Like all over. It was like the thinnest of thin. And she had the whipped cream and all that shit. I mean, it is what it is, bro. But, and then Keem obviously was, doing his thing. But, whatever. But yeah, bro, like, I'm not going to talk bad about her, like, because I don't want to do that. I mean, she was nice to work with. She tried. I'll give her, she definitely did try. Me and her just weren't the perfect pair to be host together. Just is what it is. But yeah, like, I can't with the feet, bro.
I feel like I don't want to be Albert.
You're still single, right?
I actually am not.
Oh,
I found someone that likes me, which is crazy.
She is built like a whiteboard, bro. Tartan, what up, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. What up, bro? Welcome. Appreciate you being here.
Insane. Well, congratulations on that. I was going to suggest maybe you need to go on e-dates, but
I know you were going to suggest that. It's crazy. I thought
yeah, I don't know what's up with the e-dates. Like that's like the new content now. Like everybody goes on e-dates and shit. Remember the whole Desi and Scooter e-date? That was just weird. That was just so weird, bro.
I don't want to be like associated with anyone. Like CD-ROM kind of really bummed me out from this community. Like I get
positive points,
like fingerprinted for my job.
What is happening? Who is this? Someone tell me who is this, bro? Like I can't. We got Nova 2.0 in here. Like, bro, just look, bro, you already, what's going on in that brain right now? You already fucking know, bro. You already fucking know. The elevator in the back. Time to go to the goon cave. Bam, boom, go down. I can't.
And stuff, so I definitely can't be doing be around people like that. So.
Oh well, thankfully we have.
What did that say?
Around people like.
Bro, eating on stream. He was the weekend, right? So I guess I could do that. What the fuck is he doing, bro?
Like that, so.
Oh, well, thankfully we have banished good old PD-ROM, and it seems like the community is improving for it.
Oh God, you're one to talk. Oh God, Riley, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I can't get past Nova, bro. Like I can't. Like this motherfucker is just close your eyes and just listen and just put Nova in your mind. I mean, you probably don't want to do that, but yeah, it's fucking wild, bro. Like it's weird. It's so weird, and bro. What about 645? Look, bro. Look at this, bro. Look at the facial expressions. He's gooning, bro. He gooning like a motherfucker. Oh yeah, like it's fucking beautiful.
The fact that you can hold a conversation and you're a
Galaxy
blonde.
Girl, what up? Appreciate you being here.
You're now an intern.
Bro, what's this fucking bro, respect Riley. All right, I'm gonna give Riley a chance. All right, I'll give Riley a chance. I won't dog him out too much. But I just the Nova, bro. Like I can't. You ever meet somebody, they remind you of someone else, you could just never take him seriously? That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm never going to take this man seriously. I won't shit on him, but I'm just not going to take him seriously, bro. Like, it's just not going to happen. Like, it's nothing against the guy. It's just not for me. Because I will literally just continue shitting on him for sounding like Nova, bro. Until his balls drop, he gets a deeper voice. Not like mine, per se. But get a voice changer, bro. Remember fucking like a Bigfoot alt, you know what I mean? Phantom, and he changed his voice a little bit, to sound like me. I can't. Like, that was beautiful, bro. And that made my voice a little bit deeper to carry a conversation. It is what it is, man. It's some people you're just not going to take serious ever in life, and he's one of them. I won't dog him out, but I'm just not going to take him seriously. So, all right.
I have some personal history with girls of her mental illness.
Why do you keep doing the thing with your teeth? Why do you keep going? Like, what's that about?
I have autism.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, okay. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
So because you have autism, you could relate with CD-ROM.
I like that.
What are you willing to do to entertain the fans?
Okay. She has like a Raider haircut from Fallout. That's beautiful. Great start. Has the septum going on. Beautiful. Love that. Ken, he could be your best friend. Don't judge a book by its cover. He's a cool guy. Fine. Like I said, bro. Like okay.
Anything really. I mean, I'm not gonna.
What about a milk shower?
Yeah, I could do that. I'd have to go outside though, but yeah, I could do that.
A milk shower. Oh yeah, didn't that shit Xylee did that one time with a gallon of milk? Is that what we're talking about here? I can't, bro. It's fucking wild. What you should have done, bro? Fucking tip the milk, get you a fucking knife, cut the top of it for the airflow, and just whoosh. That way it's over quicker instead of the bloop bloop bloop. You know what I'm talking about, bro? But yeah, I can't with the milk shower. It's just not it. It's not it for me.
All right. We'll see.
Average Queens fan.
In a little bit for that milk shower. Get ready. I'll bring you back up. And
he's so fucking entertained right now. You can tell. Keem is just like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, what is this shit? I think Keem is having a realization right now. I'm sorry. He is.
5 minutes. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I come on, bro. Doing anything. Nikki Cosme, I can't.
And it's Nikki Cosme.
Oh, this is gonna be cold.
Half gallon at least. Lisa wasn't a full gallon.
Ladies and gentlemen, is milk or nothing? Congratulations,
This
Nikki.
covered my dog too.
You covered your dog too. Well, congratulations.
Dog's a trooper standing there, bro.
Nikki. That just got you an internship.
She did it for an intern role. So if you want to call that free, that's up to you. But
well, I mean, this has been pretty successful. We got 1,400 people watching on a Saturday morning, it's now Saturday afternoon. 41 new members. We got about $500 in super chats for tryouts. Like, damn, we making money on tryouts now? W's in the chat if you are having a good
Tech said literally milking it. That's hilarious.
So how about this? Let me set up a goal and we'll extend it. So I'm gonna go to 1:30 no matter what. But if you guys hit this goal, I will go to 2. So I'll do an entire another hour. Let me see, 20 super chats of $20 each, and I will give you guys 30 minutes to complete it.
Hey, Keemstar, what's up?
What?
This is too easy. This is too easy. I'm going to let this go. I'm going to let this go. This is too easy.
What's going on, man? Nice to meet you.
I'm special needs.
Okay.
I was on VC with Scooter last night.
Okay. Why do they
We had a
call
good
you
time.
why do they call you the Bear King?
Cause I'm a bear. I'm a gay bear, and I play poker.
Oh, so you're a special needs gay bear that plays poker.
Yes.
That's a hell of a resume. That's a hell of a resume. That freak already got banned. Yeah. I could imagine. I could imagine. He's special needs. I'm not gonna dog him out. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, come on, bro.
And I watch you guys a lot too.
Do you play? Like, who's your favorite host on all these shows?
Oh my god, I love Mike. He's so cute.
Kid behind the camera.
Yes, I've been watching.
I mean, Mike was fucking tonguing down fucking Boogie at Fat Camp. Mike, man, you got a little bit of the, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of the sparkle in him. Who fucking knows, right? I'm just saying.
For like 10 years.
So you have a crush on him.
Yeah.
Well, that's insane. Okay.
Big Ed. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do my man like that. Come on, bro, with the Big Ed. Come on, man.
Okay. So like all the people that, you know, your favorite host are hosts that you would want to date.
Uh-huh.
Dude, are there any hosts that like entertain you, or should we have him dress up like that lady? That
Bear Flame. Bear Flame. Beautiful.
That girl?
I'm not really into girls, but I like when he did the baby thing. That was so cute.
Okay, so you're more. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, that ain't good, bro. That is not good.
So the Bear Flame wants to go on an e-date with Mike dressed as the baby. Oh, we're getting into the CD-ROM realm right.
Yeah, that I have no idea what to say. I literally have no idea what to say to that.
Right now, that's
No.
It threw up in my mouth a little bit.
No.
That's making me nervous. Okay. Tent emoji. All right, well, guys, we only got 1 out of 20, so it looks like we're going to be shutting things down.
Jesus, come on, Keem. 1 out of 20. Bruh.
Down in 20 minutes here. But hey, if you guys hit the goal, we will extend it to 2 p.m. and we'll go.
That's enough of that. I'm assuming he didn't hit it. So, all right. Well, let's go into Tommy C and Batgirl, because I ended up going a lot longer than I thought I would. Shout out Ozzy Cobb, by the way, using all his clips. Great clip guy. I'm gonna finish it off with what happened. When was this? When they talked about what Keem said on Cafe, right? Or about Cafe on Live. This is their reaction to it. This is, yeah, we'll get into it.
On my island of misfit toys anymore. Cast this one away.
No.
Thank you, Seek.
I don't think me and you are done by a long shot.
I literally said she was fantastic earlier.
Wrap
Were you
up.
not paying attention?
Off alive and put Sweet Tea on here.
If you want me to pause it at any time, just say pause. I'll pause it for you.
As long as I collect the paycheck, she can sit here. Okay.
There it is. Always.
Boogie on Cafe or something.
They can talk about porn more.
Show.
All right. You want to hear a funny story?
What's that?
So Cafe, if you look at the leaderboard, Cafe is second to last spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, that's kind of where I was, right? I'm just gonna be flat out honest. This is kind of where I was. Nothing really new there.
The only one worse than Cafe right now is Chubby. So I hit them up in the fucking DMs. I'm like, hey, you guys streaming on the weekends? You know? Batgirl goes, nah, I think we're gonna do that next week. Bitch, do you know you're about to get fired? Do you have any idea? Like, are you what? Okay, we'll see you next weekend.
That's bad.
Bro, what?
I only signed up for 5 days, Caint.
Yeah, so the weekends was always supposed to be optional, right? It's supposed to be the Monday through Friday thing. And then I think the weekends, he wants the smaller shows or the not performing as well shows to go live weekends. Me, I always went live on Saturday because Fridays had to be a good son always, right? But it's just one of those things where, like, I went live Saturday every Saturday to make sure to kind of make up for Friday. And the whole thing, you know, a lot of the smaller channels always go live Saturday, and they always, or the weekends, they always do longer streams, trying to get some sort of support from the fan base and put out the content. Extension streams were massive, you know, and Keem wanted to kill that idea, but that brought in a lot of money for tests, for nerds. When they did their extension streams, it did bring in a lot of money. So that kind of cut off probably close to $1,000, right? So it's you're handicapping them for what they would do. And Tommy has a family. He's already said he doesn't want to go live on weekends. He wants to spend time with his, you know, people, which I fully endorse that, right? Everyone should take a break and spend time with your family. Family's important. But I don't see him doing Saturdays. And he just said right here, I only signed up for 5 days. So what does that tell you? Right? Just saying.
Tell you that right now. And when he says it's rigged, we're not talking views, we're not talking anything there. We're talking just money, straight up money. And the things that have brought in the most money here are the gimmicks. So Batgirl's actually made more money than me. You can fire me too. I have a family. I've signed up for 5 days. I will never be a part of any kind of content that I'm not like end of the month, see who gets fired. I'm never doing that. I'll never show up to one of those.
Make sure you call in to see if you're going to be done today.
If we butt heads, he'd fire me like a man. And if it doesn't work out, that's fine. It's his show. But I will never, ever, ever turn my employment into a game show. I mean, I'm simply never showing up to one of those. Let's just...
Yeah, so he's talking about like end of the month when he bring hosts on and either you're fired or you're still here. Usually for the bottom shows, right? Keem love to do that shit. That's just kind of what his thing's to put up the drama and the anticipation to kind of set up the next month. Tommy's like, fuck you, I'm not doing that, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. What are you going to do? But, I mean, Tommy's straight up because of what happened last time with, you know, Tommy leaving the LCU. Either he was fired or quit, depending on who you asked. He don't want to deal with that again. When him and Keem had the conversation, Tommy said that if it didn't work out, Keem would tell him like a man and they would just part ways and be done with that shit. But, I mean, Tommy doesn't seem like the type of person that's going to play this game, right? It's just not. And, I mean, if it just doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I think Keem had a lot of expectations for Tommy coming on Cafe, and then it just didn't happen, right? It is what it is. I mean, their viewership numbers is about what I was. Again, a little bit more because it is Tommy, and Tommy has his own fan base that support him, right, for the mornings. And, you know, they are making more money than I did, I believe, according to the leaderboard anyway, right? But it just depends on, it's a month-by-month thing, right? It is what it is. And obviously there's a whole time slot argument, which Keem doesn't like the time slot argument, but they're going to go into that here in a minute. So let's continue.
And also,
right out there. Here's another thing too. If you look at a lot of these things, it's time slot oriented. We don't like, and Chubby has the worst spot. What a shock. I don't think they're doing a bad job. I think it's just the fact that it's so early in the morning. You could look at a lot of there'd be some movement here and there. But
in the morning, Aussie is early in the morning. You know, Chubby is all down.
Is bus prime time?
I see y'all saying y'all miss Saturday Cafe. I mean, that's one thing they could always count on is I'm going to be there Saturday mornings. You know what I mean? The 4-hour show, whatever. Like, I generally did my best to make those happen because I know the fans enjoyed it. And that was my way of making up that I couldn't be there on Friday, right? When I first started Cafe, I told Keem about that, and I told him, I promise you I'll go live Saturdays. It's just Fridays because of whatever. He was okay with that. But, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not at all a fan of this. They should have never brought it back. Leadership board becoming content. Facts, Kiki, it is becoming content again, and it's fucking sad. It really is fucking sad.
Bus is prime time, yeah.
Shocking. Locale Rewind is just after prime time. Nuts has done quite well. These guys have done quite well. That's not the easiest spot in the world.
Rewind.
Yeah, and they're after Rewind. So that's a rough spot. So the
other thing with with Nuts is they had a lot of promo on Queens. Like Albert's had promo on Queens this entire fucking time. Scooter was doing stunts on Queens for money. So he also had a lot of fucking promo. So I mean, and their time slot got messed up. They were at 10 a.m., then they were at noon, then they were at now they're at midnight or whatever. They had at the 8 o'clock slot, I think, for like 2 shows or whatever. But then they went back to midnight, I believe. So they got moved around a bit too. But they had a shit ton of promo before they actually became a show. And I think this is what I've seen in chats and all that. A lot of Queens fans are also Nuts fans just because, you know, of Tina or whatever. And then Gidgey then, right? But it's not like they just started up a show with 2 random fucking people and they went at it. I mean, did they have to stand on their own 2 feet? Yes, they did have to stand on their own 2 feet. But they also had a lot of promo on the number 2 show, the then number 2 show. So there's also that as well. Will you be open to doing Saturday shows on Cafe with Batgirl? Probably not. I don't want to do that. I just don't want to. I don't want to dip my toe back in the. God, I hate feet. I don't want to dip my foot back into the LCU realm because I'm out, right? So I don't want to do that. I just don't want to. As far as, you know, Batgirl coming up on here, I don't know, but I don't want to siphon fans from them on Saturdays, right? It'd be weird if that happened, but that's just kind of what it is, man.
You have to give Scooter and them a lot of credit for sure. But so donators go away, they come and go, and that's what this thing is really about. It has more to do with the whatever donators you get. And if you want more donators, and I've mentioned this before, I would say it's even more important than having a thumbnail person. Every single post should have. You're never going to bring new people in to soak unless we get to outside the algorithm. In that case, you're going to have clip people. If you had I
should probably do that. Like start doing shorts on my channel. I should probably start doing that to try to branch out to other people or like cut up things. And I mean, I'm gonna be doing Vaza with the cooking stuff and all that. I'm gonna be doing that fucking, the Latiti. I may do like local deep dives as like members only content. I may start doing that. I think that'd be a great idea, actually. Like I can have the members do like a members poll and have them pick the lolcow, and then I can do like a deep dive into lolcows for members only content as VODs. I think that would actually help a lot, I think. Damn, that's a great idea. Docket team, write that down. Thank you. All right, let's continue.
Team should have a clip person. That's the only way you're going to get new people in. Otherwise, we're just soaking the old ones. And it's going to be time slot based. Most of these, but most of these, the better the time slot, the more the money. Yeah, I understand. What is it? Who went first? Nuts went first this time?
Went first.
Who finished first last month? I think it was Nuts. Who finished first last month? It wasn't live.
No idea. I don't know. I thought it was always live.
No, it's the same donors for each shows. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a lot of money, man. 24 hours a day. I've got no shame in this whatsoever. We have a tough spot. And I usually double it by the end, and then that goes up, and it just goes right up the chain. And if you're going to judge...
Yep, I mean, that's true. I mean, their viewership definitely well, kind of like us on the old cafe, right? Like, the first 2 hours were, I think, probably like 200-300 some people. About like 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock, I think we went up like 400, sometimes 500 viewers. So, I mean, I get what Tommy's saying there. And obviously, with Tommy being, in Europe, a big part, and he covers European sports too and other shit there. He has a lot of European viewers. So, obviously, they're going to follow him to here, just like I had when I was on Cafe too, right? But, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, time does have something to do with it. I don't give a damn what anybody says. Especially if you're, I'm not going to say a nobody, but if you're not a well-known personality at that time, yeah, there's less competition, like Keem said, but that's just not how it works.
By this is
he compares everybody to himself. Like, if I go live, I get this number, you should as well. Like, that's just not it. That's not how it works.
Ridiculous system to judge things by. Well, go ahead, speak.
I do want to stream over the weekends. I've just been trying to figure out some stuff in my own personal life, but I do want to stream over the weekends. I have plans to. It's just when he asked, he was like, "Hey, are you guys streaming over this weekend?" I was like, "No, not this one." Like, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out some shit, but I will because I care. You know what I mean? I want to make sure that this works. So I'm willing to do whatever I can to, fight for my spot. But at the end
yeah, I mean, fucking God, I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry, guys. Batgirl, she did the gaming stuff on the weekend, you know what I mean? Like, once, she got her PC and, her setup and got all that set up and all that shit, she figured out OBS and all that. She was able to do her weekend thing, right? I mean, it didn't get like a influx of viewership, but it was something, and people donated to it, right? And, the ad revenue and all that, every little bit helps. Tartan, Keems always says, If it hits the magic number, then you're safe. But it seems if you hit the number and you're still at the bottom, then you're fired. I wouldn't say that. Usually, if you're at the bottom, you're not hitting the number. Normally, if you're at like number 7, maybe 6, depending on what the show is. But usually 7 and down is not hitting the magic number. And everyone wants to equate entertainment to money. Like if you're an entertaining show, you're going to make money regardless, right? And when I did the whole thing with the troll on Billy, Xylee or whatever, that was a big argument. Well, it's not about money, but they think if you're entertaining, then the money will come naturally. That's not always the case, in my humble opinion. But again, that's just me.
Of the day, if he doesn't feel like I'm a good fit, if he doesn't feel like it's gonna work out, then I can't really.
Well, then somebody else comes. Well, here's what's gonna happen.
But
You're gonna get replaced. We'll get a immediate jump, just like when I came in. It'll level off, just like after a while, and they'll blame me.
yeah, you think that's how it's gonna go?
Oh yeah, I know how it's gonna go. It's a guarantee. So
I just hate like almost at the end of almost every month, it's like, oh, Cafe is gonna get fucking canceled. You know what I mean?
Yep, nothing's changed. Nothing has fucking changed. I mean, it just is what it is. Like, you can't argue that. Every single month, it was always the fucking same. Like, Cafe was never safe. It just wasn't.
Like, Cafe is done for. Like,
well, I had more of an. I think it really is a lot of credit. You have to give a lot of credit to Caint. The fact that he held it up as much as he did, with absolutely having no background, is real testament to him. I didn't increase it all that much. I'm sorry, it's a time slot. You give me any better time slot, we're pulling 1,000.
Hey, Melinda, what up? I mean, I appreciate Tommy saying that about me. Like, I did the best I could. Obviously, I did have to compete and do some of the dumb shit at some point or whatever. And again, a lot of credit to Beans for helping me get it off the ground, because without Beans, Cafe would have, died a long time ago, right? And then it reached a point where it needed something fresh and something new. And then, Batgirl came in and it propelled, but not enough, right? So, but I mean, I definitely did the best I could, straight up. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Sterling, he moved Chubby to the B circuit for being at the bottom. Why would Cafe straight up get canceled? Because here's the thing, right? I promise you, Tommy's not going to do fucking B team. He's not. He's just not going to do that. He has a family to support. He came over here to try to make money to support his family. And he's not going on B tier. I promise you that. He'll just go back to SFTP and whatever happens, happens. But, I mean, will Batgirl do it? I think she would, because she loves streaming. She loves doing this or whatever. But, I mean, what are you going to do, right? It is what it is.
There's no doubt about. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's a time slot situation. Look, the bulk of this network runs on Keemstar's name. Keemstar's a super popular creator. He's been around for a long, long time. People like that for sure. But I think, let's say they pulled Boogie and they replaced you with Boogie. Boogie did mornings and he also did nights or something like that. He would level off. I don't know. Do people want to pull out their pocketbooks, this early in the morning? By the way, we have 2 time zones to work with. Everybody else has got next.
Yeah, so Tommy's also a big radio guy, right? He's always loved radio. He's always wanted to be on the radio. So he knows about this shit. He knows about, time zones, where you're at, all this other shit. So, but Keem doesn't care about any of that shit. Keem just looks at numbers. At the 15th of the month, he'll have a conversation with you. Then at the end of the month, you find out if you're getting fired. Literally what it is, right? It's literally contract employment, but it's a month-by-month basis, right? You never fucking know what's going to happen. But it's the stunts, it's the gimmicks, it's the dumb shit. What that pulls in the money, right? It just is what it is. That's what LCU is about.
Next guy gets 3. People above us get 3, and so on and so forth. So I mean, I have no issue with the leaderboard is ridiculous because it doesn't put any of the factors in of time in the United States. So yeah, it is. If it's gonna go by leaderboard, then it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, and again, Keem didn't want to hear that shit. I mean, that's been argued a lot. Beans even tried to argue that shit back in the day, and Keem didn't want to hear it. Tommy's going to argue it again. Keem doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't care. Keem has a bottom line. If you hit it, you hit it. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. And I think we're going on 2 months of Tommy C now, maybe 3. I can't fucking remember. I think 2 months. Not that I think about it. And Keem hadn't seen the increase he wants. It just is what it is.
If you want us to get higher in the leaderboard and you want to open your pocketbook this early in the morning, if we get 200 gifted members during this stream, I will do a bikini barista stream tomorrow. So there you go. Hopefully.
And they hit it, right? So shout out to them for hitting that. But I know, like, it's shit like that, man. I can't do. I had such a hard time doing that. I really truly do, man. I'm just appreciative for anything I get, bro. I really truly am. Anything y'all give me, I'm super appreciative for, man. I just try and put out a show y'all feel like y'all want to support. And even just watching me and subbing to me, you know, it means a lot too. But, you know, anything, super chat, gifted memberships, whatever, that's all extra, you know, icing on the cake, right? And everything is awesome. I really do appreciate you guys for that.
That could do a little something.
Kiki Dawn, King will never be satisfied with the shows, even if every single one makes 15K the way he is. He wants constant change, so it's not, so he's not bored. I mean, that's facts. That always is facts.
Oh my god.
Think
all
about that.
All about that cha-ching.
I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Batgirl's earned more money than I have. Her gimmicks have brought in more money than any of the show, even when the show's good.
I mean, that's facts. It was the same for us. You know what I mean? Batgirl, she brought in the money when we were on it, the stunts she would do, and all those gifted members. Like that month we got, we were number 2 in gifted memberships. That was all her stunt, straight up. She brought it in. And that's why I told her on the very last show that I did with her, she helped me save the channel. And I'll always be forever thankful for that for her, you know, like, I sent her a microphone or whatever and like all that. And I helped her get not helped her, but I kind of showed her the way to help save some money to get some equipment. You know what I mean? I did the best I could to help her out as much because she deserved it, man. I mean, she was on her fucking iPad for how long? And I know she wanted to do a lot more and she just needed a little bit of help with getting some of the shit. So, I mean, I pointed her in the right direction, help her save some money here and there. Once she started getting the paycheck, she was able to upgrade her setup and do all that too. So, I mean, you know, the most I did for her was, like I said, send her a microphone and point her in the direction to save some money. That's really all it was, man. And she loves doing this shit and she deserves it. Man. She gives a lot. You know, a lot of people shit on her, man, but she gives a lot. She really, truly does.
When the show's
And I'm not lying about that, by the way. I'm not joking. That's not a bit. I will do that if we get 200 gifted members this stream.
I wonder how that's going to go over.
Oh shit! Well, we just have to
I don't
find
care.
out.
Look, I grew up watching Stern, so I don't care at all. Right? I think it'd
No,
probably be
that's true.
fun. It's but I mean, if you change your mind tomorrow, well, don't put it out there and have them donate, then not do it. But if you change your mind in a minute,
Oh well.
shit.
Oh,
It's
I'm
up to you.
definitely doing
You're
it.
doing it. So what is it? How many donos?
I'll just some more of that
If you-
and save. Oh my god.
All right, get back.
No plans. This
I mean, look, dude, Reaper is on the up and up, bro. Zali, you know, she getting real for real.
bro, every time I talk to Cafe, they're like, bro, you got to understand the time slot. We're like, we're in 2 different things. Like, yeah, I understand the time slot. You know, here's the time slot at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. It means you have less competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always said that. Like, if you stream early in the morning, there's less competition compared to prime time. There's a lot more people streaming. But, I mean, you got to look at who's awake, who's doing, like, Tommy goes into all this. I'm going to let Tommy talk about it.
Because less streamers stream at that time frame. I could find success at 8 a.m. I know I could.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I've never been as big a star as Keemstar. There's no doubt in my mind that's the case. The idea that you think that I could bring that without having a show, not having 1 million subs is utterly ridiculous. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to look at Cafe has what, like 7,000 subs now? I think they got it up a little bit above 7,000 fucking subs. I mean, getting 1,000 concurrent viewers with that many subs, that's just not it. I mean, I got 40 people. I think I capped at like 50 viewers and I got like 1,900 subs. I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's just not it. And the time zone argument and Keem comparing himself to everybody else, that's not fair either to them. It's just not.
here's another thing. Here's another thing about the time slot stuff. It's a numbers game. All right.
Verst super chatted $20. Hey Keem, fun fact, KPIs are usually weight adjusted based on several performing factors that are uncontrollable. You should try it sometime. Retard.
Yeah, bro. Key performance indicators. That's the thing. Like, it looks at fucking all the data to say if you're doing a good job or not. It's not just money. There's so many other factors that go into what is success, right? But the problem is they're all going off what Keem's definition of success is, right? Not their own version of success. And when you got 2 different versions of it and you're trying to compete, it's not going to click. It's not going to groove. It's not going to be, you know, feng shui, as they like to say, right? But the point of the time slot matters. But Keem doesn't want to hear that. And that's just, it is what it is, man.
Listen, let's say there's 100,000. Let's see, we got 100 million people. You got 100 million people in the first time zone. The second one, Central. Mountain's probably less than that. It all adds up. All 4 time zones add up to 350 million people. We're the less than half of that.
Thank you, Ashes to Ashes.
Yeah, Verse has been around for a while. Verse is, I think, one of the bigger donators now for Tommy because, you know, Verse and Tommy go way back. And, you know, Verse is probably their #1 donator right now because I've seen him drop 50 bombs and red donos and all that shit. I mean, it is what it is. But, I mean, I really didn't have like a big like whale donator or whatever, you know what I mean? And you know, Tommy does. I mean, it is what it is. But the collective on Cafe is what kept us in the leaderboard where we were, right? It was the collective effort of everybody. I mean, Chubby Scorpion probably came like my #1 donator on Cafe, you know, towards the end of it, whatever. BB Phil with the 5 gifted. Thank you so much, BB Phil. You're fucking awesome, man. Guys, make sure you thank BB Phil for the gifted. That's really cool for you, sir. Thank you so much for doing that. But yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, like I said, you know, BB Phil always donated a lot too with the trying of American snacks since he's in Europe. He wanted to know kind of what it was like. So he dropped 50 bombs or, you know, $50, 50 euro, whatever, to fucking try some American snacks. And that was awesome too. And then Chubby Scorpion always came through for me or whatever. But, you know, it was a collective effort with everybody that kept us in the leaderboard where we were, but it just wasn't enough. You know what I mean?
Go!
Let's go. Let's start off. It's 500 million people. I'm sorry. And if you think you could go out, sure. I mean, I absolutely think you could probably get that. I mean, I was told he expected 1,000, and I knew it was going to be 1,000 because we've only cracked 800, and it's going to level off after your first. The hype's died down, so it's going to level off. And honestly, the most important. Thanks so much, first. The most important thing, and I think this is for all the shows. If you want new people, if you want more money, you need to get outside the LCU, which means clips, and you have to hope they hit. I think if everybody's doing.
I guess that's one thing I was trying to do with like the Latiti thing, because I was suggested just kind of cover a locale outside the LCU just to kind of catch everybody up because her court case is on the 27th. That's kind of what I was trying to do, but this audience just didn't want that. So, I mean, it is what it is. Like, fucking this channel was built on the LCU and covering it because I know all the fucking history of it because I've been around since day one. I was a host for 6 months, right? So I could give a different take than a lot of the other clip channels could. But I mean, it just, you know, the audience is the audience. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I think I lost like 20 some subs, and like the last stream I didn't even get 300 viewers. I mean, it just is what it is, man. So you just got to cater to the audience and don't throw bones out here and there to see what works. And if it doesn't work, go back to what does work. You know, it's kind of name of the game. Ken even had to try a treat on here because he owed me from the final stream. Exactly, BB Phil. 100% I did, bro. Ken's Confessions. I would love to do Ken's Confessions. That'd actually be hilarious. But, I mean, that's like the LCU meta now. Like, there's so many people, like, with the random confessions that they read out on stream. I don't want to do that. Everyone's doing it. But it is what it is. Let's continue.
A clip. And clipping their stuff each day.
The one thing I think I need to get to is cooking, because everyone loves my cooking, and that's one reason why I got the laptop. And then also like the movie and show reviews with my buddy. I think people would enjoy that because he breaks shit down in ways I've never even heard of before, and I think a lot of people would actually enjoy that too, right? But yeah, I definitely, you know, the laptop. Like I said, I'm gonna do the test room on the laptop, make sure we're good to go on that, and then I'm gonna get back in the kitchen, you know, the cooking streams, and I could probably do VODs of that too, you know, like members only content, like I want to do also. So, I mean, it is what it is, man.
There's the odds of it going outside the LCU. That otherwise, we're just soaking our audience. They're going to pick their favorite shows, mostly in prime time when is the most convenient for them, and that's the way it's always going to be. You know, I'm absolutely sure if PewDiePie came to this slot, he would crush it. You know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he would start out with 10 or 20,000, and it would level off to about between 10 and 9 after a while. You know,
you need iDubbbz as your co-host.
I don't think he'd
thank you, Angie.
I don't even think he'd last that. Yeah, well, that would be big just because it was funny. But even that would die down. You watch his streams? Jesus Christ. I do appreciate it.
No, I don't watch his streams.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going here.
I can do a show at any time.
You did an 8 a.m. Saturday show, pulled 1,200 viewers, and I think...
The time slot is something because that's how many people...
Yeah, Rastov glazing him, bro. He started the glaze.
You did an 8 a.m. Saturday show, pulled 1,200 viewers, and I think...
Yeah, but no one's Keemstar, bro. Rastov probably couldn't even do that. Boogie couldn't do... Bro, when Boogie streams on his personal channel, he probably gets like, what, maybe 100 some viewers? Like, no one is Keem, and people always compare themselves... Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong wording. Keem always says you need to be like me and get this many viewers, right? And then Rastov saying, you know, Keem did it so everyone else can do it. That's not how it works. It's just not, bro.
That is something because that's how many people are awake. So we're dealing with less than half the country. And by the way, not everybody there's 500 million. Well, there's 500 million people in Europe and Central European time. Correct. And how many of them speak English? Oh, under 100 million because you have.
That's actually a great point. Tommy knows his analytics and shit, bro. He just does. I mean, these are all great points, but, you know, he's not going to listen. he's not going to listen to any of these points because it's his way or the highway. That's how Keemstar is. It is what it is. And when you work for him, you have to understand that. You know what I mean? So
Ireland, what is it? 80 million in England, and then other little countries like Wales and stuff, and Wales and Wales, Scotland, just under 100 million. I mean, it's math. It's simple math. That's how
I'm
we
not good at math.
It's simple math.
Math was my subject in high school. That was the best one I was into, bro.
You have more of a chance of pulling people, and you're going to see some movement on the leaderboard here or there. There's going to be somebody's going to pick up some guy, and then they're going to go away. If some donator dies or something, or he just stops giving or something like that, you fella, what did you do wrong? Get the fuck out of here. I don't accept that whatsoever, and I won't accept it. So there you go.
Thank you, Zeke. How many are we at right now?
I mean, here's the question I have: is this an e-beggars network or is it an entertainment network?
That's the question. That is the question. That's the $1 million question, guys. What is the network going to become, and what is the ultimate goal? Right? We all know what the goal is, right? We all know what the goal is, but they all want to equate to if you're entertaining, the money will come, right? I mean, yes, that's true, but that's not always how it works. I mean, because it just is what it is. I mean, I got 40-some people here watching me, and that's fine. Like, not everybody can give. I'm not asking for it. But I'm not going to sit here and beg and say, all right, guys, you need to pay my electric bill, my internet bill, my fucking cable. I'm not doing all that shit, bro. It's just not it for me. But it's just, if you don't make the 10 to 15 a month, it's not it. You don't want it. And the logic is, if you're at $10,000, needs to be little tweaks. You're on your way. If you're at 15, he doesn't need to touch it. That's the logic. So depending on what happens, what are you going to do? But like Tommy said, if you lose a big donator, or, if a couple people stop donating that were your whales, you drop down on the leaderboard, nothing changed. You just lost some fucking, you just lost one of your big donators. I mean, it is what it is, bro.
Because I got to be honest with you, not that I'm calling you an e-burger, your stunts have pulled in more money than our shows.
Yep.
That's the bottom line.
And that's true.
Same
for me. You can literally watch it.
That like the shows that are actual shows, like they don't make a lot of money.
No,
like the
he said
episodes
it,
that like like the shows when people have like actual ones laid out and everything, they make less money.
I have sacrificed some things. Like I've never done this, if you want to call it e-bagging, right, and stuff like that. I've never done this much. And I said, look, this isn't my network. I got to give in to a certain amount of stuff that I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, if you work for him, you got to do it his way. It's his way or the highway, because it's his network. So again, I had to do that shit when I tried to compete with everybody else. I hated it. It fucking sucked. And now I'm not good at it. I know I'm not good at it because it's not in me to do it. Like I could care less personally.
I don't particularly like doing, but we don't have commercials. So this is, the gimmicks are commercial. That's the way I've rationalized it. But if let's be fucking honest here. We know what the LCU is known for outside the LCU, and that's the best way. And I ain't the motherfucking guy to do that all the time. Now, I'll do some stuff like look extra irritated from your little sock puppet or something like that if I see something in the chat. But that's all subtlety stuff,
Kiki, imagine your show makes 10K and you only get 2,500 before taxes. I don't know if I could do that. The issue is, Kiki, these people, they know they can if they leave. So they'd rather do that and get their 25% without going out on their own and trying to like start over. Like, yeah, your fan base will come over. You'll get an influx or whatever, but it's not always going to be there. So they'd rather just do this here, right? And make money off merch, make money off the fucking revenue of the channel, right? And then whatever they make. They don't want to go out on their own. They just don't want to because I'm not saying they're scared, but they are, I guess, intimidated by the thought of losing the LCU fan base, losing the LCU fucking, I guess, the network, the Discord, streaming on the Discord and all that other shit. They don't want to lose that. So they'd rather just stay there, do what they can, and make their 25%, right? It just is what it is.
I think I am completely satisfied about my performance in the last month, and I have no issues. How can I have an issue with you? You're the one that brought in all the money. Now you're taking your clothes off. What does that look like?
Great point.
You're like, how can I complain about a bikini stream? What?
That's kind of not what I meant, but
thank you, Paul.
Let me see the rest of it. Let me hear the rest of it.
Paid like $1,500 on Milka's channel.
Oh, that's right. Actually, yeah.
I did do that.
The glaze, bro. The glaze.
And that was I stayed up for that one. That was a banging fucking stream too. That whole situation.
A time slot is not an issue for your show not being successful. The only reason why your show's not successful is because it's not good.
They have a great show. Tommy and Batgirl put on a phenomenal fucking show, bro. No one can say their show sucks. I mean, if you want to look at revenue compared to everybody else, sure. But as far as just the shows, their show, Tommy does a phenomenal job. Batgirl does a phenomenal job. Like, that's not it, bro.
I mean, 2 weeks ago.
I agree with that. Like,
I agree with that because I'm an idiot. 2 weeks ago, I should have been doing
living my life. You're good with math because you weigh out all that weed. Whatever. I don't weigh out weed anymore.
This for the last 10 years. Batgirl is perfect for you.
I can't.
The show
handle
sucks.
it.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
I'm not e-bagging any more than I already am. There you go.
I know.
I'm
Wait,
not
what did
doing it.
Pickering say? Where is Dawson? She lied to us like every woman I've ever known. Wait, how did Dawson lie?
I heard. I don't know too much about Dawson. I heard they were gonna get.
Or something. That on side. Not full on.
And to be honest, am
Not
I
again.
a month and a half here? Like,
Oh my god. Not full on nudity.
am
Not
I
again.
a month and a half here? Like on nuts. We've been in a ton of different time slots, and to be honest, nothing has much changed except if we make a good show, then we do good. If we do a bad,
The problem is you had promo on Queens, right? The then number 2 show, you were doing such for money on there, making money for them, right? Albert was doing the same thing. Y'all hopped up on the stream and were going at each other on Queens, bro. Y'all had plenty of promotion. You didn't just start a show randomly. You know what I mean? So let's pump the brakes a little bit, bro.
show, then the show sucks, and we don't do good.
Do you think?
What time slot they have?
Wait.
They had 10 a.m. Then they went to noon. Now they had, like I said, prime time for like 1 or 2 episodes. Then they went to midnight.
Nuts?
Yeah.
Nuts is they are right after Rewind, so 12 a.m.
They're after Rewind? So 12
Yes.
a.m.? That's still fucking good. That's still a decent.
And they get that Rewind redirect of over 1,000 people. So again, let's also put that into perspective. People want to argue and bitch about the redirect. Well, I'm going to use that in my argument. Just saying.
Time? Because if you're 12 a.m. Eastern, you're 11 Central, you're 10. That's a fucking excellent time slot. Get the fuck out of here.
It's good.
You're goddamn
Yeah,
9
no,
o'clock fucking. You got all in California. Get the fuck out of here. This is too stupid for me to understand. You can literally look at this goddamn list. Oh, Chubby's got the worst time slot. Dude.
Yeah, and what place is Nuts in? I think.
And then
they're
nobody's
number
bringing,
5.
and we're milking the same people, bringing nobody new in. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Team gassed you up too fast, too quick, then left you on your own too quick.
Yeah, no one cares.
All right. I was hoping he'd say something fucking stupid.
Was
So,
that it?
look, I think the performance has been good. I am not asking you to give more money. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
I'll keep
because that's
coming
what
up
this
with
is.
gimmicks
That's what the
and stuff,
that's what the
so, but-
leaderboard is. That's what the leaderboard is. The idea, and it completely flies in the face of what I was told offline. So I don't know.
Ricky actually brings up a good point that I was going to say. They said it's like the same person on 5 shows, and I was going to say, yeah, it's like eventually
It's a lot of money.
everybody is going to get fired, and then it's going to be like the same 5 people on all of the shows.
We're getting
just, like,
relegated. We're like in the Premier League.
Yeah, that's it. And remember, Keem wants only wants all the show. Well, wants one host like per show, so only have one. Which that's not going to happen anytime soon. The way shit's going, this shit's going. So, all right, that's going to be it for that. Damn, I'm going on almost 3 hours. That's beautiful. Almost had 40 people the entire time. That's awesome. Living my life. A lot of those people, Rastoff, Billy Boogie, can't get jobs anywhere else. I mean, that's facts. I mean, again, this is it, bro. This is it. It's all it is. But I appreciate you guys as always. Thank you for being here. Y'all have been awesome with the support today. What do we get? 26 in super chats and 25 new members. That's fucking amazing. Thank you guys. I appreciate you always. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like I say, you for the members, you may see a test stream later on the laptop, just so I can make sure we're good to go on that one before I cut loose with the kitchen videos. And my buddy has to leave back out this weekend, but the following weekend we should start doing content together for like movie reviews and just talking and shooting the shit and all that. He's a real cool dude. His name's Steve, real cool guy. I served with him in the Army. Really good guy. But who's live right now? Balls. I'm not gonna redirect to them. I'm just gonna end it. But yeah. Let me see who else. Oh, I'm not even subbed to them. All right. Well, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your day. I hope it is beautiful and prosperous. And remember, guys, life is beautiful. Never forget that. Life is an amazing thing. You only get one shot at it, and try to make the best of it. I will be here tomorrow, probably roughly the same time. We're going to get some shit figured out. And I need to find time to record the Letiti saga so I can make that members only as well. And then I'll probably make the lolcow deep dives members only content. Like I said, I'll probably do polls out for random lolcows, and y'all can tell me who you want to see or me do a deep dive on, and we can have a lot of fun doing that. So, all right, guys, enjoy your day. See you guys tomorrow. Till next time. Peace.